Again, I truly appreciate everybody coming out for the first annual Players Only event here at the Iowa State Fairgrounds. It's been a lot of work and a lot of dedication, but I'm very proud of the set we got out here in front of you this afternoon. I'm going to introduce our auctioneer real quick, Mr. Quest Flessner from Missouri. I've known Quest for quite a few years, and I'm excited to have him here. He's got a top-notch guy. He understands what we're doing here today in front of you. Like I said earlier, if we need delivery arrangements, you need to get with us as soon as this sale's over so we can accommodate any needs that you may need, and then get with the breeders so we can make sure that all these pigs get to their destinations safely and effectively, so we can make sure that everybody gets their projects on the straight and narrow for the summer ahead of us. So again, I'm going to get off the mic here. Without further ado, to the left of me is Mr. Quest Flessner. He's going to be our auctioneer this afternoon. We're going to get this auction rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here in just a split second. We got a few announcements. We got a lot of movement up high. That's good. We like to see it. If you're bidding, get the hands up. Help us help. We're going to have Jeremy down here. We're going to have Ernie in the middle. We're going to have Mike off to my left. If you got any questions, ask somebody here right quick. If not, we're going to fire up. If you'd like to get in, we like to cut, you just let one of these gentlemen know and we'll get her done for you.
First lot rolling is from Corp Farms. We talked this one earlier. Next intention, never before. Supreme overall male last night. Guys, get in, get early and often on this one. I think this one is next level good. He will speak for himself once he hits the show ring. We're going to get this auction rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to wrap your mind around this. A lot of things are getting expensive, and you may think fuel's expensive, feed's expensive, but one thing that is expensive is time. And you talk about a sale here today, and I mean to tell you that they put the best and the best together for you. Andy Drake and everybody here at Players Only. They've got it all in one location for you here today. You won't see a set of pigs like this, in my belief, anywhere else in the country, and it's all here in one location because of a lot of hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the auction here, and you tell me, and how many dollars where? I now give it a bit of 5,000, and a bit of get a bit of 5, a bit of 5, a bit of 5. Give me 2,000 on the hold and go. 2,000, now 22, and now 25, now 27, did a bit of get a bit of 2,700, and did a bit of get a bit of 27, did a bit of hit a bit of 2,700, now 3, now 3, did a bit of get a bit of 3, now 32, now 35, did a bit of get a 35, and hit a bit of 37, now 4, and did a bit of get a bit of 4, did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000, now 42, now 45, I just missed him, and now 45, did a bit of get a bit of 45, did a bit of get a bit of 45, if I would have been a 45, did a bit of 45, did a bit of get a bit of 45, 42.50's bid, now 45, Ernie, I put you in at 42.50. Got to be 45. Now he's back out. 47.50. I'm online and 47.50. I did a bit of hit a bit of 47.50. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45s online now. 47.50. I'm now 45 and 47.50. I'm 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of what's he saying, Jeremy? 47.50 on the good hog. I now 47. Did a bit of get a bit of 47. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45s online. 47.50. Now 5,000. I now 5. I did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000. I'm 47.50 all the way up high, boys. I now 5. Did a bit of get a bit of 5,000. Now 52. You're back out. And 52. Now 55. And 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 55. Did a bit of hit a bit of 55. You're out on line. 55. And did a bit of get a bit of 55. 55. Now 750. You're back out up high, sir. I'm 57.50. And did a bit of hit a bit of 57. Now 6,000. You're back out on line. And 6,000. Did a bit of get a bit of 6. Did a bit of hit a bit of 6,000. Now 62. Now 62. Did a bit of get a bit of 2. Now 65. Now 6,500. Now 65. Boys, pay attention to this one. You ain't gonna find him this good every day. On 62. Now 5. On 62. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 62. 65. Now 67. Now 67. Now 67. Now 7. You're back out on line. 7,000. Hold on here. On 7,000, did a bit of get a bit of 7, did a bit of 7. Now 72. On now 72, did a bit of get a bit of 2, did a bit of hit a bit of 72, did a bit of hit a bit of 72. Don't lose them over $250. On now 72, did a bit. I'm on line 7,072. Get you in on the good hog. On now 72. On now 72, did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Now 75. You're back out on line 75. On did a bit of hit a bit of 75, 5, 75, and 77. You're back out up high. On now 77, did a bit of hit a bit of 7,700. On 75 on line. Now 7,700. On did a bit of hit a bit of 77. Did a bit of hit a bit of 7. You're out. You're out. He got to be 7,700 on a good hog. I'm talking about the real deal. On 7,700, I now hit a bit of 77, did a bit of hit a bit of 7. All in, all done. 75, did a bit of hit a bit of 7, hit a bit of 5 and 7, hit a bit of 7, get 7, hit a bit of 7. Sold. 7,500 online, ladies and gentlemen. 764. 764. Going to Indiana. Going to Indiana. Thank you. Premium Blend Genetics, we thank you there. Premium Blend, we thank you for your business here. Getting started on lot number 2. Go ahead, Andy.
Rolling in Weisinger Farms next. No introduction needed here. Let's keep this sale rolling. Next intention again, Wild Will. Next intention has made his presence known, Weisinger Farms.
Oh, my, my, my. Gentlemen, watch this one. Watch this one work the ring here. Boy, it gives you chills to see them when they're this good, boys. You just watch them. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, and right there, and a bit of 5,000 on the good hog. And a bit of 5, give me $1,000. Let's go. And 1,000. Now hit a bit of 1,200. Now hit a bit of 15. Get a bit of 1,500. Now hit a bit of 17. Get a bit of 1,700. And 17. Now hit a bit of 2. He's out of front. On 2. Now 22. Did a bit of 25. And 25 and 27. Did a bit hit a bit 27. Did a bit hit a bit 27. Now 3. And now 3. Now hit a bit of 32, did a bit of get a bit of 32, did a bit of hit a bit of 32, did a bit of hit a bit of 3,000, 32, and 32, did a bit of hit a bit of 32, did a bit of get a bit of 32, did a bit of hit a bit of 32, 3,000, now 32, and now 32, did a bit of hit a bit of 32, 32, and now 35. You guys are all at them online. 32, 35, and did a bit of hit a bit of, you talk about the real deal. You do not see them like this every day. 35 on the good hog, 35, 35, 35, 35, now 7, and did a bit of hit a bit of 37, get 7, 7, hit a bit of 37, did a bit of hit a bit of 3,700, on 35 and 37, did a bit of hit a bit of 3,700, did a bit of 37. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh. He's got to be. Gotta be 30. You're too old. You betcha. Boys. I'm in with Jeremy. 35, 37, 37. Now you're both out. 4,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000. 4,000. Now 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. 5 with a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42 with Ernie. Now 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Did a bit. You're out online as well. 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. 47. Did a bit of hit a bit of 47. And did a bit of get a bit of 47. Did a bit of hit a bit of 47. Did a bit of hit a bit of 47. Get 7, 7. Hit a bit of 47. On 45 with Jeremy. Ernie, you're out. 4,700 on the good hog. On did a bit of hit a bit of 4,700. Now 5. Jeremy. On now 5. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of get a bit of 5. Bit of 5 money. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000 on the good hog. And 5. Don't lose it, gentlemen. On 5,000. Did a bit of get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get 5. Hit a bit all in, all done. And 47. Hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of get a bit of hit a bit of $5,000. I sold the hog. 47.50. Ernie, your way. 689. 689. 688. 688 on that. Thank you.
Yannis Farms next. Spot gilt, snake bite, momentum, loudmouth. We'll keep the momentum rolling with the purebred spot gilt from Yannis Farms.
Another one of the kind. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind you buy you a case of beer, you invite the neighbors over, and you just watch her. When she looks this good, you just watch her. You talk about the real deal. I mean the type that just flat gets you in front of the banner. Ladies and gentlemen, right there. I did a bit of get a bit of 5, did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000 on the good female. I did a bit of get a bit of 5, did a bit. Give me 2,500. Let's go. On 25, did a bit of hit a bit of 2,500. Did a bit of get a bit of 25's online. Now 27. I did a bit of get a bit of hit a bit of 27. And now 3. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Did a bit of get a bit of 3,000. Did a bit. I just missed you, Mike. 3,000. I did a bit of get a bit of 3, did a bit of hit a bit of 3, did a bit of get a bit of 3,032. Mike, I just missed you again. I'm with Jeremy. 3,000, now 32. On did a bit of hit a bit of 32, now 35. On did a bit of get a bit of 35, and did a bit of hit a bit of 3,500, and did a bit of hit a bit of 35. 5 with a bit of 35, get a bit of 5. Jeremy, you're out on the good gilt. And 35. On did a bit of 35, now 7. You guys are both out. 3,700, now 4. You're back out online. And now 4. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4, did a bit of get a bit of 4, did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000. Now 42. Erner, you're back out. 42 and 42. And did a 42. I now 42. Did a bit of get a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42. I'm online. 4,000. Now 42. I did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Now 45. I did a bit of get a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Up high. Now hit a bit of 45. You're out online. 45 on the gilt. 47.50. Now you're out. I'm 47.50. When they're this good, boys. When they're this good. 47.50. Now 5. And did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of get a bit of hit a bit of 5,000. You're out online. And 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of 5,000. Now 52. I did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Did a bit of get a bit of 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Did a bit. Just look at her. She's gorgeous. 52. I did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000 online. 52. Now 55. You're back out online. And 55. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,500. And 55. Now 7. And now 57. And now 57. And now 57. Did a bit of hit a bit of 7. Did a bit of hit a bit of 57. Did a bit of hit a bit of 55. Did a bit of hit a bit of 7. All in, all done. 57. I'm online. 55. 700. I did a bit of hit a bit of 57. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,700. Now 6,000. You're out online. 6,000. I did a bit of hit a bit of 6 on the good female. Just buy that female. I did a bit of hit a bit of 6. 6, did a bit of hit a bit of 6,000, did a bit of hit a bit of 6, did a bit of hit a bit of 57.50 with Ernie now 6,000, did a bit of get a bit of hit a bit of 6,000 money, did a bit of all in all done $6,000 now 62. Ernie, he almost had him in the trailer. 62 on 62 on now 62, did a bit of hit a bit of 2, did a bit of hit a bit of 62, did a bit of get a bit of hit a bit of 62, all in all done. I'm online 6,000 now 6,200. Sold $6,000 even online. 619. Thank you very much. Going to Minnesota.
Boyson Farms up next out of Iowa. Easy does it down and dirty. Dirty secret gilt here for you in front of you. KB Boyson does a fantastic job bringing us elite ones every time he hits the show ring.
Boys, you talk about the kind. You talk about the kind here. Watch this female get around here. Watch her drive that hog. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. On get a bit of 5,000 on the female. On get a bit of 5. Somebody give me $1,000. Let's go. $1,000. On get a bit of $1,000. And now 1,250. Did a bit of 1,000. I'm online. $1,000. 1,250. On get a bit of pay attention what we're doing. 1,250. 1,500. On get a bit of 15. Did a bit of I'm with Jeremy. 1,250. Now 1,500. Now 17. And now 2,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 2,000, did a bit of get a bit of 2, did a bit of hit a bit of 2, did a bit of hit a bit of 2,000, now 22, and 22, and 25, and 27, did a bit of get a bit of 27, now 3, did a bit of hit a bit of 32, did a bit of hit a bit of 32, did a bit of get a bit of hit a bit of 32, did a bit of hit a bit of 32. I got Jeremy in at 3,000, now 32, and 32, now 35. Jeremy, you're back out. 35, on did a bit of hit a bit of 35, did a bit of pay attention to this female here. 35, get a bit of 5, did a bit. I'm with Mike, 3,200, now 35, now 37. Mike, you're back out. 3,700, on did a bit of hit a bit of 37, did a bit of 37, now 4, did a bit of hit a bit of 4, did a bit of get a bit of 4, bit of 4, did a bit of hit a bit of 3,700 online now 444 now hit a bit of 4 did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000 on 3,750 now 4 and did a bit of hit a bit of 4 did a bit of hit a bit of 444 now hit a bit of 4,000 did a bit of all in all done gentlemen I'm online 3,750 now 4 on did a bit of hit a bit of 4 did a bit of get a bit of 4 money did a bit of hit a bit of 4 all in all done did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000 did a bit of get a bit of 4 sold 3,750 online going 678 on that number going to Texas.
Another Ohio entry from Keplinger Farms. Nothing compares, little bro. Very well received barrel last night in the Battle Royale. Guys, don't overlook this thing when it comes August.
Watch this hog in. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about giving you chills. You talk about giving you chills. And we've seen it. The hard ones are good to find, but I believe you've got one here in your eyes right here. Ladies and gentlemen, right there. And get a bit of 5,000 on the hog. And get a bit of 5,000. 5, now 52. Money's online. 5,000, now 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Did a bit of get a bit of 52. Did a bit of hit. I put him in online. I put him in online at 3,500. Now 3,750. 35, now 3,750. And 35, did a bit of hit a bit of 3,750. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3,750. And did a bit of hit a bit of 35 online. Now 3,750. You talk about the deal here, ladies and gentlemen. On did a bit of hit a bit of 37. Did a bit of hit a bit of 35. Did a bit of hit a bit of 37. All in, all done. I carry the weight here on the internet. 35, 3,750. On did a bit of hit a bit of 35. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3,750. 3,750. Now 4. On did a bit of hit a bit of 4. 4. Now 42. On did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of get a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,200. On did a bit of 4,200. Now 5. On did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. 5 would a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,200 online. And now 45. On did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. 5 would a bit of 45. I'm done. I'm online. 4,200. Now 45. On did a bit of get a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. 5 would a bit of 45. All in, all done. Ernie, you're out of pie. 45. Now 47. On did a bit of hit a bit of 47. Now 5. And did a bit of get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 47. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Did a bit of get a bit of 5 on the male hog. And did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get 5. Hit a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. All in, all done. I'm online. 4750. Now 5. On did a bit of get a bit of 5. Now 52. On did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. You're out in Ohio, boys. Get in. And 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Now 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of 52. Now 55. On did a bit of hit a bit of 55. Now 55. 5. Hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 55. 5 would a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 55. 5,500 on the barrel. Now 500. Now 5,750. Now 5,750. Now 5,750. Did a bit of hit a bit of 750. Did a bit of hit a bit of 750. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5750. 5750 get you in. And 5750. I'm with Iowa, gentlemen. 5,500. Now 5750. And did a bit of hit a bit of 57. All in, all done. 5750. 55. 5750. $100 boys on the good hog. We all in, all done. Sold $5,500 on 749. 749. Thank you.
Just to explain this online situation so people in the crowd don't get confused, we have got to give the online through Kennedy Ventures and CCI, we got to give them time to get bids because that's where these bids are coming from. We're not pulling them out of our hats. So we're just waiting for all these to escalate here. So don't in the crowd think that we're pulling these out of our hats. They're just working over here on the online deal so we can get everybody a fair and honest shake on what they want to get out of this sale. Well, I don't know what you're pulling out of, but we're going to keep rolling. Yeah, I know what you're getting at, Ernie. In next, Schwecky Farms from Minnesota. Next Intentions, uncontested. Very neat pig for any little girl that wants to drive a Calico One across the country.
Gentlemen, pay attention here to what we're doing here today. You talk about a sale that's got everything you need to get in front of that backdrop. You talk about a sale that's got the power, the quality of hogs here today, and I believe you're looking at one right here. Ladies and gentlemen, on the good cross, on the better get a bit of 5,000 on the barrel. On the better get a bit of 5, hit a bit of 5, get fine, hit a bit of 5, give me $1,000. Let's go, gentlemen, let's go here. Good hog here. Pay attention. $1,000. Now 1,250. Now 15. Now 17. Did a bit of 17. Hit a bit of 2,000. Did a bit of get a bit of 2. Did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Did a bit of hit a bit of 1,750. Now 2,000. Now 22. Now 25. And early you're out. 2,500. And did a bit of hit a bit 25. Now 27. And did a bit of hit a bit of 27. Did a bit of hit a bit 27. Get 7. Hit a bit 27. Now 3. And did a bit of hit 3,000. Now hit a bit of 3. Did a bit of hit a bit 3. Get 3 bit 3. Now hit a bit of 3,000. Did a bit of hit a bit 3,000. Now 32. And now 32. Did a bit of hit a bit of 32. Now 35. And now 35. Get a bit of 35. 5. Hit a bit of 3,500. And did a bit of hit a bit of 35. 35. Now 7. And did 37. Now 4. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000. 40. Now hit a bit of 42. You're out over here. Everybody's out. I'm online. 42. Now 5. You're out online. 45. And did a bit of hit a bit of 45. And 45. And 47. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,700. Did a bit of hit a bit of 47. Get 7. Hit a bit of 4,700. And did a bit of hit a bit of 47. Did a bit of get a bit of 47. Did a bit of hit a bit of 47. Now 5. And did a bit of hit a bit of 5. And 5 5 5. Now 52. And now 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. 52. Did a bit of get a bit of 200. Did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Don't lose the hog over $250. 52. Now you're both out, Jeremy. 5,000, 5,500. And now 57. And did a bit of hit a bit of 57. Did a bit of hit a bit of 57. Get 7. Hit a bit of 700. And now 5,700. Did a bit of hit a bit of 57. Get 7. You're out back there. 5,700. And did a bit of hit a bit of 57. Did a bit of hit a bit of 7. Get 7. All in, all done. I'm online. 55 now. 57. And 55 and 57. Did a bit of hit a bit of 55 and 57. Jeremy, last call. All in, all done. Sold 5,500 online. 52.50. You got it up here? I'm up there. You got to be 57.50 online. One time here. 57.50. 57.50 on the delay. 57.50. Sold 5,500. I had it with you. Yes, sir. Go ahead. 717. 717 on the buyer number. Thank you. You bought you a nice one there. Ladies and gentlemen.
Lotto Show pigs rolling in. Unlocked Dirty Secret. Very high ceiling on this barrow. Like this one a great deal. When he came through the ring last night and worked exceptionally well this afternoon and this morning in our preview. Guys, get in on this one. Lotto Show pigs at their home turf in Iowa. If you want to get back to the green shaving, purple shave, I'm pretty sure they're green when it comes to the Iowa State Fair. I would get in here early and often. So if you make it back to this sale come August.
Somebody on the right, keep an eye on Jeremy's blood pressure over there. He's working, ladies and gentlemen. You got to appreciate it here. Watch the hog in the ring. Watch the hog in the ring, gentlemen. Boys, looky there. Would you looky there? Feast your eyes on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about the kind here. You talk about the kind here. Ladies and gentlemen, looky there. And I'll talk about that's a hog there. Get you in the backdrop. And right there, and did a bit of get a bit of 5,000 on the hog. And did a bit of get a bit of 5, did a bit of 3,000. Give it to me. Let's go. And 3,000. Now 32. And 32. Did a bit of 35. Did a bit of 35 and 37. Did a bit of 37. 7. Now hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of 4. Now hit a bit of 45. And now hit a bit of 4,000. 45. Now hit a bit of 5. Get a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. And 45. Now hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000. Now 55, and now 55, and now 6,000, and now 62.50. Now hit a bit of 65 and 67, and did a bit of 67. Now 7,000, hit a bit of 72, and did a bit of 72 and 75. Now 77, and now 77. Did a bit of 77. Did a bit of 75. Did a bit of 77. Hit a bit of $8,000, and now $8,000, and did a bit of 8, but an 8, but an 8. Did a bit of give a bit of 8,000. Did a bit of give a bit of 8,000. Now 82, and now 82, and now 82, and now 82. Did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Did a bit of. Are you paying attention here to what we're looking at? 82. Did a bit of hit a bit of 82, and did a bit of hit a bit of 82. Did a bit of hit a bit of 82.50. 80,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 82. Did a bit of hit a bit of 82.50. All in, all done. Now 85. And now 85. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 85. If I would a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 85. 8,500. I'm with you. 82.50. Now 85. Jeremy. And now 85. Get a bit of 5. 82.50 with Jeremy. Now 85. And did a bit of 85. You're out on line 2. 85. Get a bit of 5. All in, all done. 8,500. 8,250. Did a bit of hit a bit of 85. 85.5. Hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 500. 8,500. All in, all done. Ernie, you're out too. 8,500. Did a bit of hit a bit of 82 and 8,500. Sold. 82.50. Jeremy, your way. Your way. 6:30 on the buyer number. Yep. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. 6:30.
Team Sloan rolling in next, rolling up 35 with a tell-all. Secret Society, Blurred Vision, guys. This gilt is next level in my opinion. Tag 122, ear notch 52.3. Team Sloan has had a ton of success the last few years and blowing it up this spring with online sales and live sales, and this gilt does not need overlooked. Guys, get in on this thing. Tell-all, Secret Society, Blurred Vision.
So put that, yep. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this female get around here. You talk about the kind that give you the chills. The kind that give you the chills right here. Ladies and gentlemen, up there, 5,000 on the female. And get a bit of fight, get a bit of hit, a bit of fight, get a bit of hit, a bit of fight, get a bit of hit. Give me $1,000. Let's start rolling. And 1,000. Now 1,250. Money's down low, Ernie. Down here, $1,000. Now 1,250. And get a bit of 1,250. Now 1,500. 1,500. Now 1,750. Now hit a bit of 2. Did a bit of hit, a bit of 2,000. Did a bit of hit, a bit of 2. Now 2. Now 22. And 22 and 25. 25 and 27. Did a bit of hit, a bit of 27. Jeremy, you're out. 2,700. 2,700. Now 35. And did a bit of hit, a bit of 35. Now 4,000. Did a bit of Mike. You're out. 4,000 on the female. And 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of just buy that female. 4,000. Did a bit of get a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 35. Now hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Get 4. Bit 4. Now hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000. And 35. Now hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 35. Now hit a bit of 4. 4,000. I'm with you, Ernie. 3,500. Now 4,000. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4. All in, all done. And did a bit of you're out on line 2. 4,000 on the good female. And did a bit of 35. Now hit a bit of 4. Get 4. Bit 4. Now hit a bit all in, all done. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about a female here. And 35. Now 4. Now 45. You're out, Ernie. You're out. 42.50. 42.50. 40. 37.50's online. What he cut me to online. 37.50. Put you in at 4. Now 42. You're back out online. My man down low knows a good female when he sees one. 4,000's here. 42.50. And did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42. You're out online. And 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000 down low. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of Ernie. I'm with you. 4,000. Now 42. All in, all done. And did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000. Hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Sold 4,000. What do you got over here, gentlemen? Same deal. 42. I'll take it. I'll take it. 42. Now 45. Now 45 on the good female. And now 45. And now 45. Ernie did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Just so we're clear, I'm over here with Jeremy. 42. Now 45. Now 45 on the good female. On the good female. 4,200. Now 45. Get a bit of hit a bit of 45. Sold. $4,200 even. Who do you have, Jeremy? 628 on that buyer number. Thank you, sir. 628. 628.
Breeding Farms rolling in with their cross gilt entry. Next intention, curtain call. There again, another next intention, finding their way to the first round. Breeding Farms, again, no stranger to the sale ring when it comes to August in this deal, and this gilt represents what they're trying to do over there at Breeding Genetics.
You talk about breeding, gentlemen, their goal is to get you in front of that backdrop, and I believe this hog here will just do that for you. And ladies and gentlemen, up there, 5,000. On did a bit of get a bit of 5, did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Give me 3,000, let's go. On did a bit of hit a bit of 3, did a bit of hit a bit of 5. I got 3,000 online. Now 3,250. Now 35. Now 37.50. And Mike, you're out. 37.50. On did a bit of hit a bit of 37. 37.50. Now 4. On did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4,000. 4,000 online. Now 42.50. And now 42.50. On did a bit of hit a bit of 42. 42. Now hit a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Would a bit of 45. Did a bit. You're out online. 45. On did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Would a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. Now 750. Jeremy, you're out. And 47.50. Now 5. On did a bit of hit a bit of 5. And 5. Would a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 47.50. Now 5,000. And now 5,000. And now 5,000. On did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Would a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get 5. Now hit a bit of 5,000. All in, all done. 47.50 with Jeremy. Now 5,000. On did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get 5. Now hit a bit of $5,000. I sold the hog. 47.50. Jeremy, your way. 628 on that buyer number. Thank you, sir.
Colson Farms all the way from Oklahoma with their Unshamed Rockstar exclusive 7-5 tag 157 crossbred gilt. An incredible species of an animal, one that's just a true female as far as a generator for whoever takes this one home decides what to do with her. Again, Colson, we appreciate you coming up all the way from Oklahoma.
You talk about the kind of female here that makes the neighbors jealous. Ladies and gentlemen here, feast your eyes on this gal here. She'll do it for you, and then some. Ladies and gentlemen, right there. On did a bit of get a bit of 5, did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000 on the female. On did a bit of hit a bit of 5, did a bit of give me 3,000. Let's go. On did a bit of get a bit of 3,000. Now 32 and 32 and 35, 35 and hit a bit of 4 and did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Now hit a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45 and hit a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get 5. Now hit a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. You're out of pie and right field. 5,000. 45. Now 5. Yep, you're in, Ernie. 45. Now 5. And did a bit of hit a 40. 47.50. 47.50 help you out. 250 on a good female. And 47.50. Under the hit bit of 45. Now hit a bit of 47.50. Now 45. Under the hit bit of 45. Now hit a bit of 47.50. Hit a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of hit bit of 5. You're out up high. I've got it online too. I got 3 people bidding. And 5. Did a bit of hit bit of 5. I'm with you up there. 47.50. Now 5. And did a bit of hit bit of 5. Get 5. Now hit a bit of 5,000. Now 52. Now you're both out. Now 52. And 52. And 55. And did a bit of hit bit of 55. 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 55. 55. Would a bit of 5,500. Did a bit of hit bit. I'm with you, Ernie. 5,200. Now 55. And did a bit of hit bit of 55. Gentlemen, pay attention to the gal in the ring here. You can't take your eyes off of her when she's this good. 55. And did a bit of hit. All in, all done. 55. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Bit of 5. Did a bit of 55. 55. Would a bit of 55. All in, all done. All in, all done. Ernie, I'm with you. 5,200. Now 55. All in, all done. 5,500. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,500. Sold $5,200 up high. You're going to have to help me, Ernie. I'm blind. 7-11, you betcha.
Danner Livestock up next. Ronald Dirty South all the way from Indiana. We appreciate Danner Livestock for rolling east over here to the Iowa to bring us some of the best ones they got to offer. Again, Ronald Dirty South, Danner Livestock.
Gentlemen, feast your eyes here. You talk about the kind, you talk about the kind. You talk about a family that wants nothing but the best for their hogs here and for the people that buy them, and I think they've done a heck of a job here. Looky here at the barrel move. You talk about the kind. You talk about the kind here. And right there. And did a bit of get a bit of 5,000 on the good barrel. And did a bit of get a bit of 5, did a bit of hit a bit of 5 money, did a bit of hit. Give me $1,000. Let's go. And did a bit of get a bit of 1,000, did a bit of 1,000, did a bit of hit. Money's on 1,000. Now 1,250. I'm online. 1,000. Now 1,250. And did a bit of hit a bit 1,250. And did a bit of get a 1,250. Did a bit 1,250. Now 15. And did a bit of hit a bit of 15. Did a bit of get a bit of 15. Did a bit of give it a bit of 1,500. And now 1,500. And now 1,750. You're out online. 1,750. On did a bit of hit a bit of 1,750. Now 2. Ernie, you're out. 2,000. On did a bit of hit a bit 2. Did a bit of hit a bit 2. 2. Hit a bit 2. Did a bit of hit a bit 2. And did a bit of hit a bit 2,000. Now 22. You're out online. 2,200. On did a bit of hit a bit 22. Now you're out. Ernie, 25. On did a bit of hit a bit 25. 5. Hit a bit 25. Get a bit of 525. Now 2,750. You're out online. And 2,750. Now 3. Ernie, you're back out. And 3. Did a bit of hit a bit 3. Did a bit of hit a bit 3. Did a bit of hit a bit 3. Get 3. Now hit a bit of 3,000. Now 32. You're out online. 32. And 32. Did a bit of hit a bit 32. 35. Ernie, you're back out. 35. And did a bit of hit a bit 35. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit 35. 35. 55. Would a bit of 3,500. And now 3,250 online. Now 3,500 on the good hog. On 35. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit 3,250. Hit a bit of 35. Did a bit of hit a bit 3,250. Now 35. All in, all done. 3,500 on the good barrel. 3,250. Now 3,500. Sold 3,250 online. Online. 810 on the buyer number.
Another Oklahoma entry from JD Show Pigs. Game over. Anchorman 5-3 ear notch. Tag number 164. I believe this is the Halloween painted barrel that turned a lot of heads earlier, and for rightfully so. Again, thanks to our good friends down there in Oklahoma at JD Show Pigs for bringing us in a tremendous animal.
Oh, my, watch this one. You talk about bone chilling here. Ladies and gentlemen, the JD family there talk about the kind here. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, right there, 5,000 on the male hog. On did a bit of hit a bit of 5, did a bit of hit a bit of 5, get a bit of 5, did a bit of hit a bit of 5, money, did a bit of hit a bit. Give me $1,000, let's go. On did a bit of hit a bit of 1,000, did a bit of get a bit of 1,000. Now 1,250, I'm online, 1,000, now 1,250. On did a bit of hit a bit 1,250, did a bit of hit a bit 12 and a half. And did a bit of hit a bit 1,250, did a bit of hit 1,000 online. Now 1,250, on 1,250, did a bit of hit a bit 12 and a half. On did a bit of hit a bit 1,000, did a bit of all in, all done. 1,250. 1,000 now, 1,250, did a bit of hit a bit 1,250. You paying attention here? All in, all done. And $1,000 now, 1,250, did a bit of hit a bit 12 and a half. So $1,000 even online. 645 on that one. 645. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.
Fought No Farms all the way from Louisiana. Cruel, never before, 30-2, 167. John and JoJo all the way up from Louisiana with an incredible animal that's entering the show ring. Guys, do not overlook this pig that's coming into you. Again, Fontenot Farms, tremendous success down south. No reason we can't carry it to the north.
This is the 30-2. Are you paying attention here? You talk about an outfit here that's going to get you in front of the backdrop. Ladies and gentlemen there, on did a bit of get a bit of 5, did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000, and did a bit of get a bit of 5. Give me $1,000, let's go. On did a bit of hit a bit of 1,000, did a bit of get a bit of $1,000. Now 1,250, now 1,500, and 15, now 17, and hit a bit of 2, did a bit of hit a bit 25, did a bit of 25, and hit a bit of 3,000, did a bit of hit a bit of 3, did a bit of hit a bit of 3,000. Now 35, Ernie, you're out. 35, now 4, Jeremy, you're out. 4,000, and did a bit of hit a bit of 35, now hit a bit of 4, did a bit of hit a bit of 4, now hit a bit of 4,000, did about a hit about a 4, did about a hit about 35. Now 4, and 35 and hit about a 4, did about a hit about a 4, bit a 4, now hit about a 35 and 4. I'm 35 and 4, did about I'm with 35 and 4. I'm with Ernie, 3,500, now 4,000. I did about a hit 4, and did about a Jeremy, you're out too. He wants back in on the good hog at 4,000, and 35 and hit about a 4, did about a hit about a 4, did about all in, all done. And did about a hit about a 4, did about a hit about a 4,000. 3,500, now hit about a $4,000 on the hog. So 3,500, Ernie, your way. Up high, help me out, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie. 732 on that. Thank you for your business, sir. You bought you a good one there.
Heimer Hampshires all the way from Taylor, Missouri, 45-3, tag 169. Another Next Intention son. If I believe right, he's a litter mate to their leadoff barrow at their spring showcase last weekend. I don't exactly remember what that one brought, but that one was way up there, and this one resembles that one very, very well. Heimer Hampshires, no stranger to this arena as well. Guys, looking in here, you know, I talked earlier about ones that are going to mature and get big enough, and everybody keeps thinking, well, they're not big enough. It's March 13th. It's a long time till August, September, wherever you want to land these things. Another solid hog coming from Heimers.
You talk about a barrow here. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is the 45-3. This is what we've been looking out back leg. You're going to love this kind of hog. You talk about the one that gets you in the banner. And ladies and gentlemen, right there. And did a bit, I get a bit, I hit a bit of 5,000. And did a bit, I get a bit of 5, did a bit, I hit a bit. Give me 2,000. Let's go. And did a bit, I hit a bit, 2, did a bit, I hit a bit, 2, did a bit, I hit a bit, 2,000, did a bit, 2,000. Now 25. I just missed you, Jeremy. 2,500. I'm online. 25, 27. Now 3. And did a bit, I hit a bit, 3, did a bit, I hit a bit, 3,000. Now 35, now 35, and hit a bit of 4. Now hit a bit of 45. And 45, get a bit of 45, 5, with a bit of 45. I'm with Jeremy, 4,000. Now 45, now 5. And did about a bit of 5, did about a bit of 5,000, did about a bit of 5. Now 55, you guys are all out. 55, and did about a bit of 55, 5, with a bit of 5,500, did about a bit of 55, did about a bit of 55, 55. Now 6, you're out online. 6,000, now 65, and did about a bit of 65, and now 65, and now 65 on the barrel, and now 65, did about a bit of 5, did about a bit of 65, 5, with a bit of 5, did about a bit of 6,000's online. 6,500, now 7,000, you're out online. And did about a bit of 7, did about a bit of 7, get 7, 7, hit a bit of 7,000, now 75. Ernie, you're back out. 75 on the good hog. You talk about the kind here. 7,500, and did about a bit of 70, 70, hit a bit of 7,500, and did about a bit of 500, did about a bit of 75, now hit a bit. Don't lose it over $500. On 75, 75, now hit a bit. I'm online. 7,000. Hey, Ernie, ask him if 250 help you. Ask him if $250 will get you in on a good hog here. 250, 7,000, now 250. I now hit a bit of 70, 250, did about a hit a bit of 70, 250, and now 7,000's online. Now 70, 250, did about a hit a bit of 70, 250, all in, all done. 70, 250, now 75, and now 75, you're out online. 75, and 75, now 77.50, Ernie, and now 77.50, and 70.50, 70.50, and now 75, now hit a bit of 750, did a bit of 7. You boys, I know, understand, you betcha, and everybody sees them, 77.50, all in, all done. 7,500 online, now 770.50, hit a bit of 7,750, all in, all done. 7,500 online, now 750, so $7,500 online. 789 on the buyer number, 789.
R&K Show Pigs, Minnesota, ear notch 2.5, tag 124, man-child ace. Talked about this one earlier. Guys, don't overlook this female. A very good hog, top to bottom, big bones, sound good looking. Guys, get in here for R&K from Minnesota.
You talk about the outfit here. I talked to these boys last night. They said their #1 goal is to get kids in front of the backdrop, and you love it when you hear that. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about a nice female here. I did a bit, I get a bit, hit a bit of 5,000 on the female. I did a bit, I get a bit of 5, did a bit, hit a bit of $1,000. Let's go. And 1,000, did a bit, hit a bit of 1,000 online. Now 1,250, did a bit, hit a bit of 1,000, did a bit, hit a bit 1,250, did a bit, hit a bit of $1,000. Now 1,250, now 1,500, and now 1,500, and now 1,500, and now 15, did a bit, hit a bit of 1,500, and did a bit, get a bit of 15 here. You paying attention to this female here, ladies and gentlemen? Bone chilling, and 1,500, and did a bit, hit 1,250, did a bit. I'm with you, Jeremy. 1,250, now 1,500, and did a bit, hit a bit of 15, did a bit, get a bit of 1,500, and now 1,500, and now 1,750, and now 2,000, and now 2,000, and now 2, did a bit, hit a bit, 2, did a bit, hit a bit, 2,000, did a bit, hit a bit of 1,750, hit a bit, 2, did a bit, hit a bit, 2. I'm with Jeremy. 1,750 on the good female. 2,000, just buy that female. And 2,000, did a bit, hit a bit, 2, did a bit, get a bit of 2, did a bit, hit a bit, 2,000, all in, all done. 2,000 on the female. And 1,750, hit a bit of 2, did a bit, hit a bit, 2, did a bit, hit a bit, 2, all in, all done. Sold. 1,750 your way, Jeremy. 628 on that buyer number. Thank you.
Almond Brothers from Illinois, Duroc Barrow 8-1, tag 104, optimized, way good. He was champion pure barrow last night in our sift. Nice pig for the Almond Brothers to bring to us from Illinois. Guys, get in on this thing. He's got a lot of utilization in this hog. Good Duroc Barrow.
You talk about the kind. Here, feast your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, on the barrel. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, get in here. And right there, and get a bit of 5,000. Get a bit of 5. Give me $1,000. Let's go on the good hog. And 1,000. Hit a bit of 1,000. Money. Hit a bit of 1,000. Get 1,000. Hit a bit of 1,000. Get a bit of 1,000. Money's online. 500. Now 750. And 500. I hit a bit of 750. And did a bit of 750. And now 750. And now 750. 750. Now 1,000. And did a bit of 1,000. Did a bit of 1,000. I'm online. 750. 750. Oh, now it solves the problem right there, Kennedy. And 1,000. Now 1,250. And now 1,250. And now 1,250. 1,250. Now 1,500. And did a bit of hit, but 15. You're out in Louisiana. 1,500. And did a bit of hit, but I'm with Mike at 1,250. Now 1,500 on the good hog. Now 15. Did a bit of hit, but 15. Did a bit of hit, but 1,500. And 1,250. Now 1,500. All in, all done. And now 1,500. Now 1,750. Mike, you're out. 1,750 on the good hog. I promise you, you won't be sorry. This is the kind. 1,750. And now 1,750. And now 2,000. You're out online. And now 2 did a bit of hit, but 2 did a bit of hit, but 2 did a bit of get a bit of 2,000. Did a bit of hit, but 2,000. Now 22, Mike. And now 22 did a bit of hit, but 22 did a bit of hit, but you don't lose it over $200. And 22 did a bit of hit, but 22. Now 22 did a bit of hit, but 2,200. And did a bit of hit, but 22 did a bit of hit, but 2,200. 2,000's online. Now 22. All in, all done. And now 22. And now 22. And now 2,200. Now 25. You're out online. 25. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit, but 2,500. And now 25. And now 22 with Mike. Now 25. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit, but 2,500. Now 2,700, Mike. Now 2,700 on the good barrel. And 2,700. I now 27 did about a hit about a 7, get 7, 7, hit about 25, did about a hit about 27, all in, all done. So 2,500 online. 735. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning away. And
Rash family from Illinois, 11-2, tag 127, another crossbred guild entry. Papa Bear in game. Guys, I can't say enough about the friendship with the Rash family and the pigs he brought to us. Don't overlook this one. She's skinny, but she is very, 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 very good. I got a lot of faith in this one, and so does Rash. Great pig, great family. Get in.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the 11-2. Right there. I did a bit of get a bit of 5,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,000. Give me $1,000 on the good female. 1,000. Now 1,250. Now 1,500. Now 1,500. I hit a bit of 2. Did a bit of. You're out, Jeremy. 2,000. I'm online. 1,500. Now 2. Now 2. Did a bit of 2,000. Hit a bit of 25. Now 25. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 2,500. And did a bit of hit a bit of 25. Mike, you're out too. I'm with Jeremy. No mistakes. 2,000. Now 25. And did a bit of hit a bit of 25. Now 25. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of 25. Now 3,000, Jeremy. And now 3 did a bit of hit a bit of 3,000. Yeah, 27.5. I'll do it all day long. Now 3,000, Mike. And 3 did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Get 3 bit of 3. Now hit a bit of 3,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Bit 3. Now hit a bit of 3. 27.50 with Jeremy. Now 3,000 on the female. Now 3,000 on the female. And did a bit of. But you talk about a kind here, ladies and gentlemen, you don't see every day. 3,000. And did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Get 3 bit 3. All in, all done. 3,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Get a bit of 3. Did a bit of hit a bit of 27.50's bid. Now 3,000. So 27.50, Jeremy, your way. Who bought the good female? 697, thank you. I bought you a nice female there. 697 on that buyer number, thank you.
Wolf Farms, Indiana, crossbred barrow 9-4, tag 120, Trade Secret, Dirty South, Kiss My Socks, Visionary, Monumental, Wolf Farms from Indiana.
Yeah, this is 9-4. Yep, 697 on the last one. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, you talk about a pedigree that could kill you without looking at the hog. Looky here. Feast your eyes here, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, 5,000. And did a bit of get a bit of 5, did a bit of hit, but give me $1,000. Let's go on a good barrel. And now 1,000, did a bit of get a bit of 1,000, did a bit of get a bit of 1,000. Money, did a bit of hit, but 1,000, did a bit of hit, but 1,000, 1,000. I'm 750 online. I'm not going back. I already got the money rock. 750. Now 1,000 on the good barrel. And now 1,000, did a bit of. Are you paying attention to the pedigree here, gentlemen? Look what's on there. $1,000. And did a bit of get a bit of 1,000. Money, did a bit of hit, but 1,000. Did a bit of get a bit of 1,000, 1,000. Did a bit of get a bit of $1,000. And 750 online. Now 1,000. Earner, you're out. And 1,000. Did a bit of get a bit of 1,000. Money, did a bit all in, all done. 1,000. I'm online. 750. Did a bit of $1,000. All in, all done. $1,000 on the good barrow. 750. Now 1,000. Sold. 750 online. 630. 630.
Purebred Poland Gilt 7-7, 133, Black Mamba, Job Security from Cosmaker Genetics. Guys, look in here on a Poland female. I talked earlier of all the events for the youth that are coming up. I said we'll be back here at the end of May for Team Purebred and NSR events. Guys, this kind don't come around very often. Black Mamba's been on a tear in the Poland ring. This one's very next level for Kane to bring to us. Guys, get on a Poland female.
This is the 7-7. If you're paying attention, a lot of eyes have been on this hog. I'll talk about the kind here. I'm dead about to get him a little bit of $3,000 on the good female. I'm dead about to give it $1,000. Let's go. I got it online. 1,000. Now 1,250. I now 1,250. Did about a hit about 12 and a half. Did about a hit about 1,000. 1,250. Did about 1,250. Now 1,500. You're out in Ohio. 1,500. And now 1,500. And now 1,500. You're out in Ohio. 1,500. And now 1,750. And now 1,750. And now 1,750. Hit it about 1,500. I hit it about 1,750. Did about a 1,750. 1,750. Now 2,000. And now 2,000. You're out in Ohio. I'm with Indiana. 1,750. Now 2,000. And did about a hit about 2. Did about a hit about 2. Did about a hit. Is someone paying attention here, ladies and gentlemen? This is the kind here. Looky here. 2,000. And did about a get about a 2. Did about a hit on the female here. 2,000. And did about a get a 2. Did about a hit. Did about a hit about 2. But 2. Did about a hit. I'm 1,750 online. All in, all done. $2,000 on the good female. And 2,000. Did about a get about a 2. Did about a hit about 2. Jeremy, you're out. 2,000. And did about a get a 2. Did about all in, all done. 2,000. Did about a hit about 1,750. Now 2,000 on the female. All in, all done. $2,000 on the female. Sold 1,750 online. 804. 804. Thank you.
Roll back here to Iowa and the 5-Star Genetics and their VIP Purebred program. Guys, the money's up for grabs. The Berkshire Boar Pig that will grab a lot of attention, and the 5-Star Genetic crew.
That's how good it is, boys. That's how good he is.
That tells you how athletic he is, and he's going to get better. Morning Star, Ooh La La, 153. These guys have had a tremendous success in the Iowa State Fair sale ring and getting these things where they need to be, and this one's no different. Again, VIP verified. There's money up for grabs. Guys, get in on these purebreds. There's money there for the youth of Iowa.
You talk about the best purebreds you're going to find in the country. They're here today, ladies and gentlemen. This one's ready to get you in front of the banner, as you can see. He's in, he's out, he's here, boys. Get your eyes up here. You talk about the kind here, ladies and gentlemen. And right there, and did a bit of get a bit of 3,000, and did a bit of get a bit of 3 money, did a bit of hit a bit of 3, did a bit of give me $1,000. Let's go. And did a bit of get a bit of 1,000, did a bit of hit a bit of 1,000 on a good Burke, $1,000, and did a bit of 1,000. Now 1,250. I'm online. 1,000. Now 1,250. And 1,000. Did a bit of get a 1,250. Did a bit of hit a bit 1,250. 1,000. Now 1,250. And now 1,250. And are you paying attention to the pedigree here, gentlemen? $1,000. Now 1,250. And did a bit of hit a bit 1,250. Did a bit of 1,100. One time. And 11. Did a bit of hit 11. I'll let you back in, Ernie, for 1,100. Now 1,200. And now 12. And now 12. Did a bit of hit a bit 1,200. And did a bit. I'm with I'm with Jeremy at 1,100. Now 1,200. Now 1,300. Jeremy. And 1,300. Now 1,400. And did a bit of hit a bit of 14. Did a bit of get a bit of 1,400. Mike, you're out. 1,400 on the good hog. And now 14. Did a bit of hit a bit of 14. You're not going to find them like this every day, ladies and gentlemen. And 1,400. And did a bit of hit a bit of 13. Did a bit of you're out on line 2. 14. Did a bit of hit a bit of 14. Did a bit of hit a bit of 1,300. Now hit a bit of 14. Get 14. Hit a bit of 14. Did a bit of get a bit of hit a bit of 1,400. All in, all done. I'm with Jeremy at 1,300. Now 1,400. And now 1,500. And now 1,600. And did a bit of hit a bit of 16. Did a bit of get a bit of 1,600, sir. 1,600 on the good hog. And now 16. Did a bit of hit a bit of 1,600. Tell them on the phone it's got an incredible pedigree, and I would not be lying. And now 1,600. Now 17. And now 17. And did a bit of hit a bit of 17. Did a bit of hit a bit of 17. Did a bit of get a bit of 1,700. And now 17. Did a bit of hit a bit of 17. 1,600's on the phone over there. Now 1,700 on the good hog. And now 17. And now 17. Did a bit of hit a bit of 16. Did a bit of hit a bit of 17. Now 18. And now 1,800. And now 1,800. Don't lose the hog over $100 bill. 1,800. And now 18. And now $1,900. And 19. Did a bit of give it a 19. Did a bit of hit a bit of 18. Did a bit of get a bit of 19. All in, all done. $1,900. I'm with Jeremy. 18. Now 19. And now 19. And now 19. Did a bit of get a bit of 1,900. I sold the hog $1,800 smooth money on 786. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, sir. You bought you a good one. Let them know on the phone.
Another Iowa firm rolling in next. Schulte Farms bringing you a long line. Keep them dressing. Dirty Secret. The littermate sister to the sow is the littermate sister to the Champion Guild at Tulsa. The genetics are geared for you guys. Get in on this thing. He might be not for everybody, but this one, you get this one home, get him on feed, and he's going to do the right things. 19-2, 121.
You talk about the kind here that's going to make it awfully easy to win some shows, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about the kind here. Do not miss a chance here. And get a bit of 3,000 and get a bit of 1,000. Give me $1,000. Let's go. And 1,000. Get a bit of 1,000. Money. Get a bit of 1,000s online. Now 1,500 and 1,500. Now 2 and now 2. Now 25 and now 25. 25. Get a bit of 20. Get a bit of 25. Now 25 and 3,000. Jeremy, you're out. 3,000. Now 35 and now 35. 35 and hit a bit of 4. Get a bit of 4,000. Jeremy, you're out. 4,000. Now 45 and now 45. Get a bit of 5. Get a bit of 45. You're in at 4,000. Now 45. You guys are all out over here. And now 45. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of 45. 5 with a bit of 4,250. Help somebody out on an incredible barrel here. And 4,250. Now 4,250. You're out online. 4,250. You're out, Louisiana. 4,250. Now 4,250. Did a bit of 4,250. Did a bit of 4,250. I'm with Mike. 4,000. Now 250. And did a bit of 42. Did a bit of 42. All in, all done. And now 4,250. Did a bit of 4,000. Hit a bit of $4,250. $4,250 all in, all done. $4,250. So 4,000, Mike, with you. Help me out on the buyer number, sir. I'm blind as a bat, gentlemen. 639. You bought you a heck of a hog there. I promise you're going to like that one.
Rosenboom comes over from Nebraska with a neat spot gilt, 100-8, tag 162, a double down loudmouth. Guys, this thing, get in on this one. She's skinny again, but this one's got a ton of future ahead of her. Like I said, a lot of junior shows coming up. Jackpot is going to start rolling around, and then we come back here again in May. Guys, these kind don't come around very often.
Gentlemen, if you're tuning in, you watch the way this one gets around. You talk about the kind. You don't see that every day. This one's going to make you the money and going to get you in front of the banner time after time, ladies and gentlemen. On the female there, and did a bit of 3,000, and did a bit of 3, did a bit of 3, did a bit of 3. Give me $1,000. Let's go. And did a bit of 1,000, did a bit of 1,000 money, did a bit of 1,000, did a bit of 1,000. I'll do it all day long. $1,000. Now 1,250. I just missed you. 1,250. And did a bit of 1,250. Now 1,500. Now hit a bit of 15. Did a bit of 15. Did a bit of 1,500. I'm 1,250 with Mike. Now 1,500. And did a bit of 15. Did a bit of 1,500. And now 1,500. You're out, Ernie, up high. You're out. 1,500. And did a bit of 15. Did a bit of 1,250. Did a bit of 15. You're out online too. All in, all done. 1,500. And now 1,250. Did a bit of $1,500. All in, all done. 1,500. Did a bit of $1,500. So 1,250. Mike, your way on the good female. 695. 695. Thank you all. You bought you a nice one there.
Up next, RNC, again from Indiana with the Chester Male Pig, 7-4, tag 114. Roscoe box office. This mother of this particular male was reserve Chester last year and here in Des Moines at the exposition deal we had. 5th overall team, purebred. I talked this one earlier, guys. I don't care what color he is, where he comes from. That is a good pig.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the man there, reserve champion. It looks like you're going the same direction, but higher with this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Roscoe, and right there on the barrel, and did a bit of 3,000, and did a bit of 3, did a bit of 3, did a bit of 3. Give me $1,000. Let's go. 1,000. Now 1,250. I'm online. 1,000. Now 1,250. And did a bit of 1,250. Hit a bit of 1,500. Now 1,750. And now 2,000. And now 2. Now hit a bit of 2. Did a bit of 22. Did a bit of 22. You're out, Jeremy. 22. Now 25. And 25. Now 27. And did a bit of 27. Did a bit of 27. Did a bit of 7. Get 7. Hit a bit 2,700. Jeremy, you're out. 2,700. 2,700. I'm online. 25. 27. And did a bit of hit a bit 25. Did a bit of 7. Get 7. Hit a bit 2,700. And 2,700. Did a bit of, are you paying attention? Reserve champion last year, falling in the same footsteps, boys. You betcha. Every day. When the gentlemen have been doing this for years are telling you this is the kind, pay attention here. Ladies and gentlemen, 2,600. One time. Get you in on the good hog. And 2,600. And did a bit of hit a bit 25 here. Now hit a bit 2,600. And did a bit of hit a bit 25 and 26. Did a bit of hit a bit 2,600. All in, all done. 2,500. You're out online. 2,600. I'm here at 25 and 2,600. Now 7. And now 27. And now 27. And 26 and 27. Did a bit of hit a bit 2,700. All in, all done. 2,600 and $2,700. So $2,600 even. 643. 643. Thank you for tuning in.
Coming back to Iowa with Harmson up there. And you got a York gilt here in front of us, 15-5, tag 159, trade up trust fund. Guys, another VIP verified female that's going to be up for offers. York gilts like this aren't offered to the public very often, and this one is a true detriment to what Dan's doing up there, making these things better. Get in on this Yorkshire female. Like I said, they don't come around very often.
Oh, my. Last night, there was a lot of talk about this female here. You talk about the kind here. Ladies and gentlemen, get in here on the female. And get a bit of $3,000. And a bit of hit a bit of $3, get a bit of $3. Give me $1,000. Let's go on a good female. And a bit of hit a bit of $1,000, get a bit of money, a bit of $1,000. Now $1,250. And now $1,250, did a bit of hit $12.5. And $1,250, did a bit of $1,000, did a bit of $1,250. Now $1,500, Mike. And $1,500. And did a bit of hit $15, did a bit of get a bit of $1,500. And now $1,500 on the good female. And $1,250, hit a bit of 15, did a bit of get a bit of 15. I'm with Ernie, $1,250. Now $1,500. And did a bit of 15, did a bit of get a bit of 1,500. And did a bit of 15, did a bit all in, all done. You're out online. You're out in Ohio. And $1,500. And did a bit of 1,250, did a bit of hit a bit of 15, did a bit of get a bit of 1,500. All in, all done. 1,250. Now $1,500 on the female. Sold $1,250. Ernie, your way, sir. 731. 731 on the buyer number. You bought you a nice female there.
Rolling back to Corbin Farms out of Ohio again. Next intention, never before. Littermate to his lead-off boar pig that went to Laird's. This gilt was champion female last night through the sift. Again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts to Corb for bringing him the set he brought us tonight. Guys, another solid female from Corb Farms.
You talk about the kind here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 33-2. I saw a lot of people eyeballing this one. Pay attention to the pedigree right there. And did a bit of get a bit of two, did a bit of hit a bit of 2,000. And did a bit of get a bit of two, did a bit of get a bit of two, did a bit of hit a bit of give me $1,000. Let's go. Let's roll. 1,000. Now $1,250. And did a bit of hit a bit 1,250. Did a bit of 1,250. Now 1,500. Ernie. Now 1,500. Now 1,750. Now 2. And now 2. Now 25. And did a bit of hit a bit 25. Now hit a bit of 3,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3,000. Now 35. Ernie, you're out. 35 and 35 and 4. And did a bit of hit a 4. Jeremy, you're out. 4,000. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of get a bit of 4 on the female. You betcha. Now 4,000. Ernie, you're out. 4,000. Now 42. And did a bit of hit a bit of 42. Did a bit of hit a bit of 42 and 45. Ernie, 45. 47. And did a bit of hit a bit of 47. Get 7. Hit a bit of 47. Now 5. And now 5. Now 52. And now 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52 on the female. And now 52. And now 52 on this good female. And now 52. Did a bit of hit a bit of 52. Did a bit all the way down low. No mistakes. Right down low. 5,000. Now 52 gets you in on an amazing female. And now 52. And now 52. Did a bit of hit a bit 2. Did a bit of hit a bit 200. And 52 did a bit of hit a bit 2. Did a bit of hit a bit 51. I'll do it all day long. Now 50. Oh, I'll do it all day long. Get in, Ernie. He's good. He knows a good one when he sees one. 52. Now 3. I'm 53. And now 53 and 54. And 4. Now hit a bit of 5. 55. Now hit a bit of 56 and 57. Hit a bit of 57. Get 7. 5,700. And now 5,700. And now 5,700. And now 5,700. And did a bit of hit a bit of 57. Get 7. Hit a bit of 6. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,700. All in, all line. And did a bit of 56 and 57. Get 7. You're out on line. 57. Did a bit of hit a bit of 7. Get 7. Hit a bit of 5,700. Sold 5,600 in the front row. He was with me the whole way. He knows a good one. 661. 661 on that. Thank you, Ernie. 661.
Lotto rolling back in. 13-4. Tag 144. Encore. Dirty Secret. Again, Leto Show Pigs.
I mean the kind here. Are you paying attention? Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about a sale today that's got the best of the best. And I mean the very best that you're going to see. You're not going to have to drive across the country to find them this good. Ladies and gentlemen, on the good barrel here. On did a bit of get a bit of 3,000. And did a bit of get a bit of 3. Did a bit of hit a bit of give me $1,000. Let's go. And did a bit of hit a 1,000. Now hit a bit of 1,500. 1,500. Now 2. And now 2. Did a bit of hit a bit 2 and 25. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit 25 and hit a bit of 3,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 35. 35. And now 35. And hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit. I'm with Jeremy. I just missed you, Mike. On 3,500 here. Now 4,000. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Get 4 before. Now hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of $4,000 on the good hog. And did a bit of 4. Did a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a 4. Get 4. Now hit a bit of 3,500's bid. Now 4,000. And now 35 and hit a bit of 4. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Gentlemen, we don't see him this good every day. All in, all done. 4,000. 3,500 with Jeremy. Now 4,000. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit 37.50. One time. 37.50. And did a bit of 35. Now hit a bit of 37.50. All in, all done. Sold 3,500. Jeremy, your way. 628 on the buyer number. You bought you a good one there, ladies and gentlemen.
Golson Farms again from Oklahoma. We're going to roll 2 in. Choice lot. 5-4, tag 156. 4-2, tag 155. Both are keeping the faith. The boar that stands down there at Brockman's. Guys looking on these two. They're something else.
Yep, choice lot here, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about the kind here. You talk about the kind here and the options that are there. The options that are there. But when they look this good, I tell you what, it makes it hard right there on the cross barrel. I did a bit of get a bit of he did a bit of buying choice here, 2,000. I did a bit of get a bit of he did a bit of hit a bit of $1,000. Let's go. I did a bit of hit a bit of 1,000. Now 1,250, 50. Hit a bit of 1,500. I hit a bit of 1,750, 1,750. Now 2,000. Now 22. And now 25 and 25 and 27. Did a bit of 27. Hit a bit of 3,000. Did a bit of Mike. You're out. 3,000. Now 32. And now 32. I'm online. 3,000. 2,000. Now 32, and now 35, and 35, and 35, and 37. Did a bit of 37. You're out, Earn. You're out. 3,700. And did a bit of 3,700. I hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of 4. Got a bit of 4. Bit of 4. You're out in Ohio online. 4,000. I'm with Ernie at 3,750. Now 4. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of get a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of hit a bit of 4. Got a bit of 4. Bit of 4. Now hit a bit of Jeremy. It's awfully quiet over there. 4,000 and 3,750. Now 4. And did a bit of hit a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of 4. You're out online. All in. All done. 3,750 with Ernie. Now 4,000. And did a bit of get a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of $4,000. So 3,750. Ernie, your way. 661. 661. 155. That'd be 4-2. 4-2 is what he takes. Correct? Yep. He's got it. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the 5-4, the 156 tag number. You betcha. This is the 5-4. You talk about the top side of this pedigree. You look at your sheet here. Don't miss it. You talk about a deal here we're looking at right there. And did about get a bit of hit about 2,000. And did about get a bit of hit about $1,000. Let's go. And did about hit about 1,000. Did about get a bit of 1,000. Top side of the pedigree is exact same. Looks just as good, if not better. Boys, watch that hog. $1,000. And did about get a bit of 1,000. Did about 750s online. 1,000. Now 1,250. You're out online. And 1,250. Now 1,500. Now hit a bit of 17. And now 17. Did about a hit about 2,000. Did about a give it a bit of 2,000. Did about a hit about 2. Did about a hit about 2,000. I'm with Mike at 1,750. Now 2,000. And did about a hit about 2. Did about you're out online. You're out in Illinois. 2,000. And did about a hit about 2. Did about a get a bit of 2. Did about a hit about 2,000. Now 2,250, Mike. Now 2,250. And now 2,250. And now 2,250 on the good barrel. And now 22. Did about a hit about 22. Did about I'll do 21 if it helps him out, Mike. I'll do 21 on an incredible hog here today. Once in a lifetime. 2,100. And did about a hit about 21. Did about 21. Now 2. You're out online. 22. And did about a hit about 22. 23, Mike. And did about a hit. They know a good hog when they see it online and in person. 2,300. And did about a hit about 23. Did about a hit about 3. Did about a hit about 3. Got a bit of 3. Bit of 3. Now hit about 300s. All 2,300. And now 23. And now 23. Did about a hit about 3. All in, all done. Mike, you're out. 2,300. 2,200 online. Now 2,300. So $2,200 online. Going 706. Going Wyoming.
Back with HH again, Cross Barrow 47-2, tag 171, Kingpin T133.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the 47-2. And ladies and gentlemen, pay attention here to the outfit here. And did a bit of get a bit of hit about 2,000. And did a bit of get a bit of 2. Did a bit of hit. Give me $1,000. Let's go on a good barrel. $1,000. 1,000. Now 1,500. 1,500. Now 2. And did a bit of get a bit of 2. Did a bit of 2,000. Now hit a bit of 25. Did a bit of Jeremy. You're out. 2,500. Now 3. Ernie, you're out. 3,000 and 3,000. Now hit a bit of 35. And did a bit of get a bit of 35. Did a bit of hit a bit of 35. 35. Now 4. You guys are all out. Live money's out. 4,000. 4,000. Now 45 and 45. Did a bit of 5. Did a bit of 45. Now 5,000. And did a bit of hit a bit of 5 on the good hog. And now 5,000. Now 55. And now 55. Jeremy. And did a bit of hit a bit of 55. You're out on Wyoming too. 55. And did a bit of hit a bit of 55. 55. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 5,500 on the good barrel. And now 5,500. And now 5,500. And did a bit of hit a bit of 5. 5. With a bit of 55. You're 55. Now you're out, Ernie. 6,000. Now 6,500. Jeremy. 6,500 on a barrel. And did a bit of hit a bit of 6,500. You talk about the kind here. And 6,500. And now 6,500. Did a bit of hit a bit of 65. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 6,000. 6,250. Help you out back in the corner. 61. I'll do it, Ernie. They both know good pigs when they see them. But young man, you're out. 62. Now 63, Jeremy. Now 63. And now 63. And now 63. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Did a bit of hit a bit of 6,300. And did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Did a bit of hit a bit of 3. Did a bit of hit a bit of 6,300. All in, all done. You're out online too. $6,300 here. 6,200. Did a bit of hit a bit of 6,300. Sold 6,200. I'll take it. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not done, boys. Boys, here's where it is. I had you in anyway. 62, 63, now 64, 64, 64, now 65, and now 65, 6,500. All in, all done. 6,500, sold $6,400 here on 748. You bought her there, 748. You talk about the kind there.
Rash family rolling back in. Choice lot again, spot gilt. That is a correction. It's supposed to be a Burke gilt, not a Burke Barrow, 15-9. The guys, another couple purebreds from Rash family. Guys, look in here.
Gentlemen, pay attention to the gilt here. Pay attention to the gilts here. You talk about a gilt in the left side there. I'm talking about the real kind. And then you turn around and you see them both in the same way. I tell you what, you don't see them like that every day. Feast your eyes here, ladies and gentlemen. Feast your eyes here, ladies and gentlemen. And did a bit of get a bit of 2,000, did a bit of hit a bit of 2, and did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Give me $1,000 on choice here. Let's go. And did a bit of hit a bit of 2, did a bit on the female. And did a bit of get a bit of 1,000, did a bit of money's on 750. Now 1,000. And did a bit of $1,000 up high. Now 1,250. And now 12.5. And did about a hit about 1,250. Hey, gentlemen, Mike, Ernie, we're in the same spot, correct? Blue shirt. Yep, 1,000. Now 1,250. And did about a hit about 12.5. And did about a hit about 1,250. Did about all in, all done. 1,250. And now 1,250. And now 1,250. Did about a hit about 1,000. Did about a hit about 1,250. You're out online. All in, all done. $1,250. Thousands with Ernie. Now $1,250 on the females. So $1,000 even. And up there in the blue shirt, just help me on the number, Ernie. Berkshire on 657. I see that right, sir. You bought you a good one there. Takes the Berkshire. 657 on the buyer. Number 657 takes the Berk. Ladies and gentlemen there, right there, you talk about the kind here, you talk about the kind here on the spot, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, watch this young lady drive this hog here. Right there, $1,000. And did about a hit about 1,000, did about a get about 1,000, money did about a hit about 1,000, get 1,000, did about a hit about 1,000, money did about a hit about $1,000. And 1,000, did about a get about 1,000, did about a get about 1,000, 1,000. 750's online bid. Now $1,000. And did about a hit about 1,000, get 1,000, 1,000, did about a get about $1,000, all in, all done. I'm online, 750's here in Wyoming. Now $1,000. And did about a hit about 1,000, did about a get about 1,000, all in, all done. 900 one time, Ernie. 900 up high. One time if he wants in. 900. And did about a hit about a 9, give 900. And did about a hit about a 9, give 9, bid 9. Did about a 750. Now hit about a 9, all in, all done. $900. Sold 750 online. 750 online. 754. 754.
Almond rolling back in. Chester Gilt 7-7 109. Crackerjack Selfish Ambition screenshot. Another incredible Chester female brought to you today. Guys, look at this one when she hits the show ring. I like this thing a great deal, and I think they do as well.
You talk about the kind here. Gentlemen, are you paying attention to the pedigrees that are walking in front of you today? You know what it cost? Ernie, you know what we talked about what a dose of semen cost and all the work that goes into them. And you can buy them here today, ladies and gentlemen. All the work's done. You just got to feed them and watch them when they're this good. Feed them and watch them, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, you talk about the kind of gilt there. And did about get a bit of $1,000. And did about a hit bit of 1,000 money. Did about a hit 1,000. Get 1,000. Did about get a bit of money. Did about a hit $1,000. This is the 7-7. And did about a 1,000. Did about get 1,000 money. Did about a 1,000. Get 1,000. Did about a hit 1,000. Money's online. 500. Now 750, and now 750, and now 500. I hit about a 750. Now 1,000. I did about a 1,000. Get 1,000. Did about. I'm in Louisiana at 750. You're out in Illinois. $1,000. And did about a 1,000. Did about a 1,000. Hey, hold on. I got two online here. I'm with 760. You're out in Texas. You got to be $1,000. And did about 1,000. Now you're out in Louisiana. 1,200. And did about a hit about 12 and 12 and 12 and hit about 1,200. I hit about a 1,500. You're out in Texas. 1,500. And now 1,500. You're out in Texas. 1,500 to get you in. And now 15. Did about a 1,500. I hit about a 1,750, and now 1,750, and now 2,000, and now 2,000, and now 2,000. Did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about 22, did about a hit about 1,000, 2,000, did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about 2,000, did about a hit about 2,000, did about a hit about 2,000, 2,000. I'm with 678 online. 818, you're out. 2,000, and did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, did about a hit about 2,000, did about a hit about 2,000, 2,000. Now 22, and now 22, now 22. 678, you're out. You got to be 2,200. And did about a hit about 22, did about a hit about 22, 22, did about a hit about 22, 22. Now 25 and 25, and now 2,500, and now 2,500. Did about a hit about 25, get about a 5, did about a hit about 2,500. You're 818. You're out. You got to be 2,500. And did about a hit about 25, all in, all done. 2,500, and did about a hit about 25, 5, hit about 25, get about a 5, did about a hit about 25, and now 2,500 and 2,500. Just no mistakes. We got all three people in online. I got 678. You're in. Buyer number 678. You're in. 2,250. Now 25, and did about a hit about 25, get about a 5, did about a hit about 25, 5, all in, all done. 2,500, 2,250's bid. Now $2,500. Now 2,750. Now 2,750. You're out. You're out. 678. I carry the money. 2,500. Now 2,750. And did about a hit about 27. Did about a hit about 27. Get 7, hit about 2,700. All in, all done. 2,700. Did about a hit about 27. Now 3. And now 3. Did about a hit about a 3. Got about a 3. Did about a hit about a 3,000. And did about a get about a 3. Go 3 bit 3. Anybody win about a 3. Did about a hit about a 3. And money did about a hit about a 3. Got about a 3. Did about a. I'm with 678. You're in. 2,750. Now 3. All in, all done. Gotta go, boys. A little quicker. 3,000. And did about a hit about a 3. Get 3 bit 3. Now hit about a 3,000. So 2,750. Buyer 678. 678 going to Texas.
Keplinger Farms rolling back in. Another choice slot option here. 87-1, tag 139. 88-4, tag 140. Another next intention female coming to you. A couple of dandies here from Keplinger. We appreciate him bringing them all the way from Ohio again. I appreciate all the opportunities they're giving us.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you see the quality of hogs here and you see the outfit that's ran this good, you got to appreciate the time that goes into it. Look at the hogs we're bringing you here today. Choice on the gilts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm dead about to get a bit of $1,000. Choice on the gilts here. I'm dead about to get a bit of $1,000. Dead about to hit a bit of money. Dead about to hit a bit of $1,000. Pay attention to the pedigree on these two gentlemen. I'm dead about to hit a bit of $1,000. Dead about to get a bit of $1,000. Money's on. 500 online. Now 750. I'm now 750. Money's on. 500. Now 750. Ernie, you've been quiet. 750. Now 1,000. And did about a hit 1,000. Did about a 733. You're out. You got to be $1,000. Now 1,250. And now 1,250. And did about a hit of 1,250. Hit about a 1,500. Ohio, you're out. 1,500 and 1,500. Now 1,750. And now 1,750. And now 1,750. 1,750. Now 2,000. And did about a hit of 2. Did about a hit of 2,000. Did about a 768. You're out. You got to be 2,000. And did about a hit of 2. Did about a hit of 2,000. Did about a hit of 2. Did about a. You talk about the kind here. Choice on them. On 2,000. Did about a hit of 2. Did about a get a bit of 2. Did about a hit of 2. 1,750. 2,000. Now 22. On now 22. Did about you're out in Ohio. Everybody in Ohio's out. 2,200. On did about a hit about 22. Did about a 22. Now 25. Iowa, you're out. 25. And 25. Get about a 5. Did about a hit about 2,500. And did about a hit about 25. Get about a 5. Did about a hit about 2,500. And now 2,500. Now 2,750. And did about a hit about 2,750. And did about a hit about 2,750. And did about a hit about 750. Did about a hit about 3. Got about a 3. Bit of 3. Bit of 3. Did about you're out in Illinois. You're out in Iowa. And 3,000. And did about a hit 3. Did about a hit about 3. Got about a 3. Bit of 3. Now hit about a 3,000. Did about a hit about 3. You're out in Iowa. You're out in Illinois. All in. All done. 3,000. And did about a hit about 3. Get about a 3. Did about a 2,750's bid. Now 3,000. And go did about a hit about 3. Get 3. Bit 3. Did about a hit any bit of 1 bit of 3,000. Sold. 2,750. 2,750. Gentlemen, just 1 second, gentlemen. We got 4 people bidding at once here. I've got Iowa in at 3,000. There's 4 people bidding at the same price. Iowa, you're in at 3,000. You got to be 3,250. There's a delay. 3,250. Now 35. You're back out. Illinois, Iowa, you're back out. 35. Now 3,750. You're back out in Ohio and Iowa. 3,750. 3,750. 3,750. Now 4. And did about a hit about a 4,000. Did about a hit about a 4. Did about a Illinois, Iowa, you're out. And did about a hit about a 4. Got about a 4. Bit of 4. You're out in Arkansas too. 4,000. And did about a hit about a 4. Got about a 4. Bit of 4. Now hit about a 4,000. All in, all done. $4,000. 3,750. Now 4. Did about a hit about a 4, get 4, now hit about a 4,000. Sold. 3,750. 733. 733 on that. We just had a delay there. Thank you. Please, if you're tuning in online, pick the number you would like, pick the lot you would like, or the tag number. Let me know. Or do you want them both? If you're online, I promise you won't be. 139 is gone. He took 139 online. 139 is gone. 139 is gone. Now I'm going to sell you. Backup bidder, would you like that? Yep, you have your chance right here, gentlemen. You talk about a good pedigree here. I'm going to sell you, ladies and gentlemen, on the gilt. I'm going to sell you the 88-4. Watch the female run, boys. You talk about the kind that gets you in front of the backdrop time after time after time after time. I did about a hit about $1,000, and did about a hit about $1,000 on the female, and 1,000 did about a hit about 1,000. Ernie, you got it? And 1,000 did about a hit about 1,000. I'm online, 750. Now 1,000. I did about a hit about 1,000. Get 1,000. 1,000 did about a hit about 1,000. Did about a 750. Now 1,000. Now 1,250. And now 12 and a half. And did about hit about 12 and a half. And did about a get about 1,250. Did about a hit about 12 and a half. 1,250. Now 1,500. You're out in Ohio. 1,500. And did about a hit about 15. Did about a get about 1,500. And did about a hit about 15. 15. Did about a hit about 1,500. You're out online. 1,500. Now 1,750. And now 1,750. And now 1,750. Did about a hit about 1,750. Did about a hit about 1,750. 1,500's bid. Now 1,750. And now 1,750. Did about a hit about 15. Did about a hit about 1,750. All out and all done. 1,750. Did about a 1,500. Now 1,750. Sold. 1,500. 768 on the buyer number.
Fontenot Farms rolling in again, 29-2, 165. Another keeping the faith, another before. Fontenot Farms from Louisiana.
Oh, my. Watch this one in the ring. Here's the 22-9, 29-2, gentlemen. Pay attention here. On did about a hit about $1,000. On did about a hit about 1,000. Did about a get about 1,000. Money did about a hit about 1,000. 1,000 did about a hit about 1,000. On 1,000 did about a get about money's on 750. Now $1,000. You're out in Ohio. $1,000 and 1,000. Now 1,250. And now 12 and a half. I did about a hit about 1,250. Mike, I just missed you. 1,250. I now 1,250. I'm with Jeremy right there. $1,000. Now 1,250. I did about a hit about 12 and a half. And did about a get about 12 and a half. I hit about 1,500. Now 1,750. Jeremy, you're out. 1,750. I now 1,750. You talk about a female that's just going to get it done. Now 2,000. Thank you. I now 2,000. I now 2 did about a 2. Now 22. Did about a hit about 22. Did about a hit about 2. Did about. I'm in Texas at 2,000. Now 2,200 to get you out. You're out in Utah. 2,200. And 22 did about a hit about 2. And 22 did about a hit about 22. 22 now hit about 22. But 2 did about a hit about 200. And now 2,200 did about a hit about 20. Jeremy, you're out too. Just so we're clear. 2,200 gets you in on a heck of a guild here. I now 22. I did about a hit about 22. Did about all in all done. 22 did about a hit about 22. Did about a hit about 2,200. Did about a hit about 2,200 all in all done. 2,000 now 22. Sold $2,000 at 678. 678. Thank you, sir.
Rosenbaum rolling in. Crossbred board 98.6. Tag 161. Team player, Slug, Bone Thug, Super Monster. We talked earlier. This is one of the first team players to come to a live sale. Guys, look in for Ricky here. Very good pig.
Here's the 98.6. Are you paying attention to the pedigree here, ladies and gentlemen, on this hog here? I did about to get about $1,000 on a good hog. Look at the way this one's built, boys. Feast your eyes. I did about to hit about 1,000. Did about to get about $1,000. And 1,000. Did about to hit about 1,000. 1,000. Did about to hit about 700 bid. Even money online. Now 1,000. Now 1,250. I now 1,250. Now hit about a 15. Did about to get about 1,500. And now 1,500. And now 1,500 on the good barrel. And now 1,750. And now 1,750. Did about to hit about 1,750. Did about to hit about 1,500, 1,750. Now 2,000. I now 2,000. 22. I now 22. Did about a hit about 22. Did about a 22 and 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. Get about a 5. Did about a hit about 25. I'm going. Did about a hit about 5. Did about a hit about 25. Did about 25. And now 3. And now 3. Now 3. Now hit about 35. Did about a hit about 35. 35. 35. 35. Hit about a 4. Get about a 4. Did about a hit about a 4. And now 4. Now hit about a 45. And now 45. And now 45 and 5. And now 5 for 5. Would about a 5. Did about a hit about a 5,000. And now 5,000. And now 5,000. Now 55. And now 55. Get about a 55. 5. Hit about a 55. Did about a hit about a 55. 55. Did about a 55. Now 6,000. And now 6,000 on the theme. And now 6,000. And now 6,000. Did about a hit about a 6 and 6. Did about a 6,065. And now 65. And now 65. You're out in Illinois. You're out in Iowa. 6,500 on the good hog. And now 6,500. Did about a hit about a 65. 65. 5. Hit about a 65. Now 7. And now 7. Did about a hit about a 7. Get 7. 7. Now 75. And now 75. And now 75. You're out in Wyoming. You got to be 75. And now 75. I'm in Illinois. On 7,000. Hit about a 75. 75. 5. 5. Would about a 75. Did about a hit about a 75. Now 8,000. And now 8,000. 8,000. Now 85. And now 85. You're back out in Wyoming and Texas. 85. And 85. Get a bit of 5. Both of you boys are out in Texas and Wyoming. 85. And 85. Get a bit of 5. Did about a hit about an 85. Get a bit of 8,500. And did about a hit about an 8,500. Now 9. And now 9. Did about a hit about a 9,000. Now 92.50. And now 92.50. Did about a hit about a 92. You're out in Wyoming. You're out in Wyoming. You're out in Texas and Illinois. 9,250. On 9,250. Did about a hit about a 9,250. Did about a hit about a 9,250. 92.50. Now 95. And now 95. And now 95. And now 95. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're in. I'm in with Wyoming. I'm with Wyoming. Now 95. Now 9,700. And 97. Did about a hit about a 7. Get 7. 7. Hit about a 9,700. And 97. Did about a hit about a 7. Get 7. 7. 7. Hit about a 9,700. You're out in Wyoming. You're out in Wyoming. You got to be 9,700. And did about a hit about a 97. Get 7. 7. All in, all done. And 97. Got to go on a hog. That's good. 9,700. Now 10. And 10,000. Did about a hit about 10. Did about a hit about 10. Get 10. But 10. In Illinois, you're out. Iowa, you're out. And Arkansas, you're out. I'm with Wyoming. You got to be 10,000. I'm dead about a hit about 10. Did about a hit about 10. Did about a hit about 10. Did about a hit about 10. Get 10. Did about a hit about $10,000. I'm now $10,000. And now 10,000. Did about a hit about 10. Did about a hit about 10. All in, all done. The delay's done. 10,000. And did about a hit about 10. Get 10. But 10. Did about a hit about $10,000. So 9,700 smooth money. 613, boys. He came with me the whole way. Came with me the whole way. Thank you for tuning in online, everybody.
JD Showpigs back in the ring. 5-11, 163. Another game over Anchorman from JD in Oklahoma.
Okay. I didn't see it.
I kind of knew that they were going to be there. I just didn't know.
Yeah, I just didn't know. Ladies and gentlemen here, feast your eyes here, feast your eyes here, pay attention here. This is the 5-11. On get about $1,000, I hit about $1,000, get about $1,000, and now $1,000. Pay attention to this hog, gentlemen. And 1,000, get about $1,000, money did about $1,000. Money's online, 750's bid, now 1,000. Mike, get you in. You're quiet over there. $1,000. On did about $1,000, did about $1,000. Pay attention to what we're doing here, gentlemen. The quality is here. This will get you in front of the backdrop time after time. $1,000 on the good hog. and did about 1,000, did about I'll do 900 one time. I'm online, 750, now 900 and 900, $1,000 online, now 1,100 and now 11, did about hit 11, give 11, 11, did about you're out up high, earning 1,100 and did about hit 11, give 11, 11, did about hit 11, did about hit 1,100, now 1,100 and now 1,100. You're out in the hallway too, 1,100 and did about hit 11, give 11, 11, 1,100, now 12 and now 1,200, did about hit 12 and 12 and 12 and hit about 1,200 and now 1,200 and now 1,200. I'm 1,100 online, now 12, did about hit about 12 and 12, did about get about 1,200, did about hit about 12, did about hit about 1,112, all in, all done. I'm all in, all done. 1,100 now, $1,200 on the ball. So $1,100, 810 on the buyer number, 810 on the buyer number. Thank you.
Danner Livestock, Indiana, 2 cross from Littermates 47-1, 47-7. Hot sauce, never before. Choice lots again.
My. When we're paying attention to pedigrees, you talk about the kind here. You've got a chance at the 47. You got a chance at the 47s here. Ladies and gentlemen here, you tell me, Judge, and how much and what do you want to do for it there? And did about get about $1,000. And did about hit about 1,000. Did about get about 1,000 money. Did about hit about 1,000. Did about hit about 1,000. Get 1,000. Did about 800 bid online. Now 900. And now 9. Did about hit about 9. Get 9 bid 9. Did about hit about 900. Did about you talk about coming from a farm that is their number one goal is to get you in front of that backdrop. 900. And did about hit about 9. Get 9 bid 9. Did about that's a lot of hog for the money, boys. 900 and did about a hit about 9. You can't buy it for that. $1,000 and now 1,000. Did about a hit 1,000. Get 1,000. Did about I'm 900 with Jeremy. Now 1,000. You're out online. $1,000 and did about a hit 1,000. Get 1,000. Did about a hit 1,000. Boys, you can't breed them that good every day. Looky there. 900 with Jeremy. Now 1,000 and did about 1,000. Did about a get about $1,000 here. All in, all done. 1,000. You're out online too. You're out in Texas. And 1,000. Did about a hit about 900. I hit about 1,000. Did about a hit about 1. Did about a get about a hit about 1. Give 1 bid 1. Anybody want a bid of $1,000? So 900, Jeremy, your way. 658. Which one would you want them both at that price? I tell you this, you talk about genetics. You want them both? You want the 1 or the 7? Okay, perfect for my records. Thank you. 147's out. He took 147. I'm going to sell you the 148. Same exact pedigree. The same kind of hog that will just flat out get it. You put feed, and it's fun to watch them when they're this good. It's fun to watch them when they're this good. I've still got money online, ladies and gentlemen, on this lot at 600. Now 7. And did about a hit about a 7. Did about a hit about a 600. Did about a hit about a 7. Get 7. A hit about a 700. And did about a hit about a 7. Did about a hit about a 600s online in Texas. 700. And now 800. And now 8. Did about a hit about an 8. But an 8. But an 8. Did about a hit about an 800. Now 9. You're out online. 900. And now 9. Did about a hit. You're out in Texas. You're out in Illinois. 900. And did about a hit about a 9. Get 9. Bid 9. Did about a hit about a 900. And did about a hit about a 9. I'm with Jeremy at 800. 900. Now 1,000. Jeremy. And now 1,000. Did about a 1,000 money. Did about a 1,000. Get 1,000. Did about a hit about $1,000. Jeremy. And 1,000. Did about a hit 1. Did about a hit about $1,000. I'm online. And 900. Now 1,000. And 900. I hit about 1,000. Did about a get about $1,000. All in. All done. And 900. And now 1,000. You're out in Illinois. 1,000. And did about 1,000. Did about a get about $1,000. Did about a hit about a 1. Give 1. Did about a hit about $1,000. All in. All done. 900. Now $1,000. So 900 even money. 818 on the buyer number 900. Thank you for tuning in online. You bought you a nice one there.
Renting rolling back in. 78-4, 244 on call, Encore curtain call. I know the breeder of Encore standing to the north of us. I know the run he had last year at the Iowa State Fairgrounds. And then Shane Breed's curtain call. Guys, the guesswork's done for you here. I liked this one a great deal. I liked him out back. I think this one could ring the bell come August. Don't miss out on an opportunity on another Encore that'll continue to feed and continue to get better.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about good hogs, we talk about them for a reason, because they're hard to find. And I believe today we have got a heck of a set, and this is one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes here. You cannot go wrong here on the barrow there. On did about get about $1,000 on the barrow. I now 1,000. Now 1,500. I hit about 2,000. Did about hit about 25. Did about hit about 3,000. Did about hit about 3. Got about 3. About 3. Did about hit about 3,000. Now 35. You're out. 35. Now 4 and 4. Now hit about 45 and hit about 5. 45 and hit about 5. Did about hit about 5. 5. Hit about 5,000. Did about hit about 45 and 5. And now 45 and 5. Did about hit about 5. Hit about 5. Now hit about 5,000. Now 55. And now 55. I now 55. Get a bit of 5. Did about a hit bit of 55. 5. Would a bit of 55. Did about a hit bit of 55. And now 5,500. And did about a hit bit of 55. Did about a hit bit of 55. 5. Hit a bit of 5,500. And did about a 55. 5. Would a bit of 55. Did about 5,000 with Jeremy. 55. And now 6,000. Jeremy, you're out. You guys are both out. 6,000 on the good hog. You talk about the kind here. 6,000. And now you betcha. Now 6,000. And you're out online. 6,000. And did about a hit bit of 60. Did about a hit bit of 6,000. Now 62 money on 62. Jeremy, you're out. 6,200. And now 65. 65. I now 65. I'm 65, 5. You're out on line. 65, did a bit of hit a bit of 5, did a bit of get a bit of 6,500. I now 6,500. Now 67, Jeremy. I now 67. I now 67. I now 6,700. Now 7, 7. Hit a bit of 7, did a bit of 7,000. Did a bit of 7, get 7, 7. Hit a bit of 7,000. And now 7,200. You're out. Everybody's out over here on my right. 7,200. I now 72. Did a bit of hit a bit of 72 and 75. You're out on line. I now 75. I now 75. And now 75. Now 77. Hit a bit of 77. Jeremy, you're out. 7,700. And did a bit of hit a bit of 77. Hit a bit of 77. Hit a bit of an 8. Did a bit of hit a bit of 8,000. And 8,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 8. Did a bit of hit a bit of 8. Bit of 8. Bit of 8. You're out in Texas. You're out in South Dakota. 8,000. Now 8,200. Jeremy. And now 8,200. I now 82. Did a bit of hit a bit of 82. Now 85. You're out in Texas. You're out in South Dakota. 85. And did a bit of hit a bit of 85. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 85. 85. 5. With a bit of 5. Now 87. 87. And did a bit of 87. Hit a bit of 9. Give 9. Bit 9. Did a bit of hit a bit of 9,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 9. Give 9. Bit 9. Did a bit of hit a bit of 9,000. And 9,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of 9. Give 9. Bit 9. Did a bit of 9,000. Did a bit of 87.50s bid with Jeremy. You're out on line. 9,000. And now 9,200 on the good hog. And now 9,200. And 92 did a bit of hit a bit of 200. And 92 did a bit of hit a bit of 2. Did a bit of hit a bit of 92. 200. 91. Now 92. You're out on line. 92. 92. 92. 92 did a bit of 92. Now 3. And now 93. Don't lose the good hog over a $100 bill. 9,300. And 9,300. And 9,300. And 9,300. Now 94. And 94 get a bit of 4. Did a bit of hit a bit of. You're out on line. 94. Now 95. And 95 get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit of 95. 5 with a bit of 95. Did a bit of hit a bit of 94. Now hit a bit of 5. Now 96. And now 96. You're out on line. And 96. Now 7. And 97 did a bit of hit a bit of 7. Get 7. Hit a bit of 97. Did a bit of hit a bit of 97. You guys both got your eyes on good hogs. But you're out, sir. 9,700 and 96. Now 7. On 97, did a bit of hit a bit of 7, get 7, 7, hit a bit of 97, did a bit of hit a bit of 7, did a bit of, just so we're clear, the money's online. 96, 97, then 97. You're out in Illinois. And 97, did a bit of hit a bit of 7, get 7, 7, hit a bit of $9,700. All in, all done. 96 bid, now 97. So 9,600 on 646. Thank you for tuning in online. Had 7 people bidding online there, ladies and gentlemen.
Armstrong coming back in, another Yorkshire female, 5-8, tag 160, meant to be trust fund.
When we talk about the kind, ladies and gentlemen, that you just have pleasure in raising and watching them grow, this is the kind here. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about the kind here. This is the 5-8. If you're tuning in, this is the 5-8. If you're up high, you talk about a female here. And did a bit of get a bit of $1,000. And did a bit of hit a bit of 1,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of $1,000 online. Now 1,250. And now 1,250. Now 1,250. Now 1,500. And did a bit of hit a bit of 15. Did a bit of get a bit of 1,500. Now hit a bit of 17. Did a bit of hit a bit of 1,700. Did a bit of hit a bit of 1,700. Now 2. And now 2. And now 2. And now 2,000. Did a bit of hit a bit of smooth money here. 2,000 on an ultra powerful gilt here. You talk about the kind. 2,000. And did a bit of hit 2. Did a bit of, I'm with Mike. You got to be 2,000, Ernie. And 2 did a bit of hit a bit 2. Did a bit of hit a bit 2,000. Now 22. And now 22. Mike. And 22 did a bit of hit a bit 22. Did a bit of hit a bit 2. Did a bit of hit a bit 22. Now 25. Hey, Ernie, I just missed you. I'm with Mike. 2,200. Now 25. And now 25. And now 25. Get a bit of 5. Did a bit of hit a bit 25. Now 27. And now 27. Did a bit of hit a bit 27. Get 7, 7. Hit a bit 2,700. I'm with Mike. 2,500. You're out on line 2 in 4 states. 2,700. 25's bid. Now 7. And did a bit of hit a bit 2,700. And did a bit of hit a bit 27. Get 7, 7. Hit a bit of 700. All in, all done. 2,700. 25 did a bit of hit a bit $2,700. So 2,500 your way, Mike. $653. Thank you, sir. You bought you a nice hog there. You bought you a nice female.
Weisinger Farms rolling back in here. Cross gilt 33-3 tag 150 on parole. Dirty Secret. Guys, this is a very good female Nate brought to us along with his sidekick Jesse. Don't miss out here.
Oh, look at the pedigree here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the 33-3. And did a bit of get a bit of $1,000. And did a bit of hit a bit of 1,000. Did a bit of get a bit of 1,000. Hit a bit of 1,250. Hit a bit of 1,500. Did a bit of hit a bit. You're out in South Dakota. 1,500. Now 1,750. And now 1,750. And now 1,750. Now 2. And now 2,000. Did a bit of hit a bit 2. Did a bit of 2,000. 2,000. Now 22. Ernie. 22 and 25. And now 25. Young lady. 25. Now 2,700. And Jeremy, you're out. 2,700. 2,700. 2,700. And did a bit of hit a bit 2,700. And now 3,000. And now 3,000. And now 3,000. Now 32. 32 and 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. And hit a bit of 37. Get 7. Hit a bit of 37. Did a bit of 37. Hit a bit of 4,000. And 4,000. Now 45. You guys are all out over here. 4,500. And did a bit of hit a bit of 45. 45. Now hit a bit of 45. 45. 45. 5. Hit a bit of 45. Did a bit of hit a bit of 45. And now 45. And now 45. And 45. I'm all the way in the front row at 4,000. You got to be 45 on a good hog here. On now 45. 42.50. One last time. 42.50. And now 42.50. 4250. I now did about a hit about a 42, did about a, yep, you're out on line as well. 4250. I'm in the front row, all in, all done. 4250. I did about a hit about a 42, did about a hit about a 4250. You're out. Your man's got to be 42. Yep, he wants to be 41. I'll let him in at 41. All in, all done, all in, all done. 4100. And did about a hit about a 41. One, I hit about a 41. Did about a hit about a 1. Did about a hit about a 41. Sold. $4,000 in the front row. Help me out. 751, and he bought him a heck of a hog there, ladies and gentlemen. You like the kind there.
Schwecke rolling back in, 2 crossbred males, 14-4, 103. Tell All Visionary, the mother of Rusty Cage on the backside of this one, and that guy's been on a tear down south. 25-3, tag 104, Blurred Vision, King of the Hill.
Here's the 103. Here's the 104. You talk about the kind here, ladies and gentlemen. Feast your eyes here on a set of barrows that'll make you blush. On right there. And did about a get about 1,000. Did about a hit about 1,000. Did about a get about $1,000 and $1,000 and $1,000. Now 1,250. Now 1,500. Did about a hit about 15. Did about a get about 15. Did about a hit. But I'm with Jeremy. 1,250. Now 1,500. And did about a hit about 1,500. 1,500. Now 1,700. And now 1,700. Now 2,000. Ernie. And 2,000. Now 22. And now 22. And now 22. Did about I hit about 22, did about I hit about 22. Jeremy, ask him if he wants to do a $100 lick here, real quick on a good set here. 21, 21, now 2, Ernie, and now 22, and 22, now 3, and 23, did about I hit about a 3, did about I hit about 23, did about I get about 22, did about I'm with Ernie, 2,200 up in center field on the good hogs, and now 23, and did about I hit about 23, did about you're out on line, 23, did about I hit about a 3, did about I hit about 22, and 3, got about a 3, did about I hit about a 3, get 3, but 3, now hit about 300, all in, all done, 2,200, now hit about $2,300. So 2,200 all the way up there. You're going to have to help me, Ernie. 711. 711 on the buyer number. Which one would you like, sir? 3. The 3. The 3. You betcha. Hey, just so we're clear, gentlemen, the 103, right? Tag 103? Yes, sir. Not the 25-3. 103. 103. That's the 14-4. You betcha. You betcha. Here's the 104. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to the pedigree on this hog. You talk about the kind. There's dollars here, and they're going to show it in about 6 months, boys. You're going to love them, love them, love them, love them. And right there, and did about I hit about $1,000, and did about I hit about 1,000, did about I get about $1,000. Now 1,250, and now 12 and a half. I just missed you online. You got to be 1,250, and did about I hit about 12 and a half, and did about I hit about 1,250. I'm with Jeremy here at $1,000. You're out online. 1,250 and 1,250. Now 1,500, and now 1,500. Did about I hit about 15. Did about I get about 1,500. Did about I hit about 15. Ask him if he wants to do 1,400. 1,400 on the good barrel. And now 14 did about a hit about 1,400. 1,300 with Jeremy. Now 1,400. And now 1,400. Now 1,500. And now 15 did about a hit about 15 did about it. Where are you going to find them like this every day, ladies and gentlemen? Because you're not. 1,400 with Jeremy up high. Now 1,500. And did about a hit about 15. Did about a get about 1,500. And you're out on line. 1,400 did about a hit about 15. Did about a get about 15. Did about a hit about 15. All in, all done. $1,500. Sold 1,400 all the way up high. Thank you, sir. You bought you a good one there. 667 on the buyer number there.
Yanis rolling back in.
2,200 for that gentleman up there. Yes, sir.
Yanis rolling back in. Chester Gill, 28-10, tag 117, cover box, made to order. When it comes to making white ones, Yanis has it figured out. There's probably nobody undeniably that can get them put together and make it get to the backdrop more than Brandon when it comes to the Chester breed. Guys, looking in on this thing, a very, very good Chester female.
You talk about a female here. I mean to tell you what, this is a deal here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a deal here. You're talking about a cover box here, ladies and gentlemen, the kind that puts you in front of the backdrop every day of the week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the deal here. Feast your eyes here on a good female here. I got 750 online. You've got to be 1,000. You're out in Minnesota, Montana, 1,000. Now 1,500, and now 1,500, now 2,000, and 2,000, now 25, and now 25, and hit about a 3, did about a hit about a 3, got about a 3, but a 3, did about a hit about a 3, did about a 3,000, and now 3,000, and 3,000, and now 3,000, and 3,000, did about a hit about a 2. I'm with Jeremy, 2,500, 3,000, and 3, did about a hit about a 3, got about a 3, did about a hit about a 3, did about a hit about a 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, and did about a 25, and 3,000, now 35, and now 35, and now 35, get about a 5, did about a hit about a 35, did about a 35, now 4, and now 4,000, did about a hit about a 4, did about a hit about a 4, got about a 4, now hit about a 4,000, now 45, and now 45, and now 45. You talk about the kind of hogs here that win the shows. 45, and did about a hit about a 45, if I would have been a 45, did about a hit about a 45, if I would have been a 45, get about a 5, did about a hit about a 45. I'm with Ernie at 4,000, 4,250. Help somebody out. Last call on an incredible female. And now 4,250, and now 4,200, did about a hit about a 42, did about a hit about a 42. You're out online, all in, all done. And 4,250, did about a hit about $250, $4,250. Sold $4,000 right in the middle. Help me out, Ernie. 683. 683. Thank you.
Sloan rolling back in here. Cross gilt 56-2, tag 123. Next intention again. Skywire Visionary, if I remember right, the mother of this gilt, raised the champion in OYE in 22 years ago, is what he told me earlier. Tulsa, I'm sorry. AC corrected me.
You talk about the kind of deal here. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it before, I'll say it again. You're not going to find a set of hogs here today that look this good. And when you see them this good, you buy them because they're just the kind that puts you in front of the banner. I did a bit on the gilt here. Then money did a bit get a bit $1,000. I did a bit hit a bit $1,000, did a bit get a bit $1,000. Money did a bit hit a bit $1,000, did a bit hit a bit $1,500 online. Now 2,000. And now 2 did a bit hit a bit 22. I now 22 and hit a bit 22 did a bit. You're out online. 2750s online. They're jumping. 2750. Now 3 and 3,000 did a bit 3 did a bit hit a bit 3 got a bit 3 bit 3 did a bit hit a bit 3. I got 6 states out. Now 3. Now 32. And now 32 did a bit hit a bit 32 did a bit get a bit 32 did a bit hit 32 3,200 3,200 3,200 and did a bit hit a bit 32 32. Now 35. And now 35. You're out in Arizona. And now 35 get a bit of 5. You're out in Illinois. You're out in Ohio. 35. Now 37. And now 37 did a bit hit a bit 37 get 7 7 hit a bit 37. Now 4 and 4,000 did a bit hit a bit 4 get a bit 4 bit 4,000. Now 42. And now 42. And now 42 did a bit hit a bit 42. You talk about the kind of female here that you like to look at every day with the neighbors. 42. I did about a hit about a 42. Did about a get a bit of 42. 22 now hit about a 42. Did about a 42. 45. Mike, you're out. 4,500. I'm 45. And now 45. And now 45. And now 45. You're on the good female. And 45. Now 7. And 47. Did about a hit about a 47. You're out in 3 states online. 4,700. Get you in. And now 47. Did about a hit about a 47. Get 7 7. Hit about a 47. Did about a hit about a 4,700. And now 4,700. Now 5,000 on the good female. You talk about the kind you do not see every day of the year. 5,000. And did about a hit about a 5. Get 5. Now hit about a 5,000. And did about a hit about. Ask him if he wants to do 4,900. 4,900. Now 5. You're out online. 5,000. And did about a hit about a 5. Did about a hit about a 5. Bid 5. Now hit about a 5,000. You're out online. 5 5. Hit about a 5. Did about a hit about a 5,000. Smooth money. And did about a hit about a 5. Get 5. Bid 5. Did about a hit about a 5. Did about a hit about a 5. Get 5. Now hit about a 5,000. All in. All done. I'm up high. 4,900. Now 5. And 49. Now hit about a 5. Get 5. Now hit about a 5,000. Did about a hit about a 5. Get 5. Now hit about a 5,000. 49. Now 5. Now 51, sir. Don't let it separate over $100. I cut down for you to 49, 51. 51 on the good female. 51 and 51. 100 and did about a 100. Now 52. You're out online. And 52. Little quicker this time. Arizona 52. And Texas, you got to be quicker. 52. And now 52 did about a hit about a 2. And 52 did about a hit about 52. 2 hit about a 1. Did about a hit about 2. Did about a hit about 52. Did about a hit about 52. 1 did about a give it about a hit about 2. Go 2 bit 2. Did about a hit about 5,200. Did about a hit about 200. Did about a hit about 51. Now 2 bit 2 net 2. Sold 5,100 up high. 5,100 up high. Thank you for hanging with me. You bought you a nice female there. 686 on the buyer number.
Wolf rolling back in. Another cross gilt. 9-2 tag 111. Trade Secret Dirty South. Kiss My Socks. Visionary Monumental again.
Here's the trade secret. Here's the 111 hog. Are you paying attention here? You talk about the kind here. You talk about the kind. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my. You talk about the good ones here. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, on the female. And did a bit of hit about $1,000. And did a bit of hit about 1,000. Did a bit of get a bit of money. Did a bit of hit about 1,000. Did a bit of hit about. I got the money online. 800. I'll take 1,000 one time. And 1,000. Did about 800. Did about hit about 1,000. I'm in Illinois. $800. Now 1,000. You're out in Texas. And 1,000. Did about hit about 1,000. Money did about 1,000. Get 1,000. 1,000. Did about hit about 1,000. Did about $1,000. Now $1,000. No, Mike, I just missed you. I got it online. $1,000. I'll do 1,100. Help me out. 1,100. 1,100. 1,100. 1,100. And 1,100. Now 12. And you're out online. 1,200. Did about hit about 12. 12 and 12 and hit about 12 did about a hit about 1,200. You're out online too. 1,200 and 1,200 did about a hit about 12 and 12 and hit about 1,300. You're out, Mike. 1,300 and did about a hit about 1,300. Now 14 did about a hit about 14. Get 14. Hit about a 14. Did about a hit about 14. Get 1,400. Did about a hit. You're out online in 2 states. And 1,400 and did about a hit about 14. Did about a hit about 13. Did about a hit about 14. Get 14. Hit about 1,400. All in. All done. Jeremy, you're out too. 1,400 on the good male, female. And did about a hit about 14. Did about a get about 1,400. 1,300. Now $1,400. Where? So 1,300 up high with Mike. Thank you, Mike, for your hard work. 712, 712 on the buyer number. Thank you.
Cosmaker rolling back in with choice lot. Berkshire Barrows 9-1, 9-2, 136, 134. Talk about a firm that's got things going on the Berkshire side. Guys, don't overlook these things.
Ladies and gentlemen, When we talk about good hogs, you talk about pedigrees, and it is in these hogs right here. And you got choice on them, ladies and gentlemen. You got choice on the Burke barrows here. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes here on the Berkshires. I'm dead about to get a bit of $1,000. I'm dead about to hit about $1,000. Dead about to get about $1,000 money. Dead about to hit about $1,000. Dead about I got it online. 800 now 1,000. 800. You're in Arizona. 800 now 1,000. And dead about to hit 1,000. Dead about 1,000. Now 1,250. And now 12 and a half. You're out online. 1,250. Dead about to hit about 1,250. Now 1,500. And now 15. Dead about to hit about 15. Dead about to get about 1,500. And now 15 did about a hit about a 15 did about a get about a 1,400 and 14 did about a hit about a 14 did about a Ernie. I just missed you. 1,400 now 15 now 1,500. I'm with Mike. 1,400 now 15 and 15 did about a hit about a 15 did about a get about a 1,500. 1,400 in bid and now 1,500 on the good hogs. And now 15 did about a hit about a 15. You're out up high, ladies and gentlemen. 1,500 and did about a hit with Mike. 1,400. You're out on line too. 1,500 and did about a hit about a 15 did about a get about a 1,500. All in all done. 1,400 is bid with Mike. Now $1,500. So 1,400, Mike. What do we got for a number? 725, sir. Thank you. Which one would you like, or would you like them both? He wants the 9-2, the 9-2, the 9-2. The tag 134 on the back page. Yes, sir. 1,300. Yep. Sorry. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. As long as you're right. Yeah. We're on the front page, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the 9-1. Here is the 9-1, the 136 hog. You talk about a pedigree here that is going to get you in front of the backdrop. Pay attention here. You can't buy the semen and raise them this good for the money here today. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about the kind here. And I got $1,000 online, ladies and gentlemen. $1,000. And I get 1,000. Hit about 1,000. 1,000. Hit about 1,000. Hit about $1,000. And 1,000. Hit about 1,000. 1,000. Hit about 1,200. And now 1,200. I got 4 people online. 1,200. Hit about 12 and 12 and 12 and hit about 1,200. And now 15. Hit about 15 did about a get about 15 did about a hit about 1,500 1250 now 1,500 and now 1,250 did about a hit about 15 did about a hit about 1,500. You're all out in the crowd as well. I'm online. 1,250 now 1,500 and did about a hit about 15 did about. I'll do 1,400 one time. Ernie to help him out. 1,400 1,400 on a good barrel. I now fail 14 did about a hit about 14 did about a hit about 1,250 now 1,400 did about a hit about 14 all in all done one time. 1,400. I'm online. 1,250 now hit about $1,400. Sold. 1,250. I will put 789. Yeah, 789 on the number. 789. Last one with 1,400.
Boyson rolling in here with his crossbred male, 7-6, 106, King of the Hill, down and dirty, Deary's Secret. Guys, these are kind that'll feed. Like I said earlier, we got a long time till August. This one's build, general makeup, and flexibility will get you a long ways. Okay. The Boyson crew does a fantastic job every year putting these things together when it counts.
You talk about the kind here, ladies and gentlemen, that give you just straight fever-like temperatures here. You talk about the kind here that get you in front of it, make it easy to do some winning here. Ladies and gentlemen, here on the barrel. And get about 1,000, hit about 1,000, hit about 1,000. Look at that hog carry himself. He's built for success. He's built for purple, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. And I got money online, 700. Now 8. And 8 did about an 800. And did about 800. Now 9, get 9 bid 9, did about 900. I hit about 1,000, did about 1,000, did about 11,000. Now 1,100. And now 11 did about 11, 11, 11, 11, hit about 1,100. And now 11 did about, you're out, Jeremy. 1,100 on a good barrel. 1,100. Now 12 and 12 did about hit about 12 and 12 and 12 and hit about. You're out online in 3 states. 1,200 and now 13 and now 13 did about a hit about 13 did about 13 hit about 14 did about a get about 14 14 hit about 14 did about a get about 1,400 and 1,300 with the Jeremy and now 1,400 on the good barrel and now 14 did about a hit about 1,400 and now 14 did. I got it online. 14 now 15 and now 15. Jeremy, you're out. 1,500 on a barrel. Now 1,600 and now 1,600. You're out online. 1,600 and now 16 did about a hit about a 16 did about a 16 now 17 and now 17. Jeremy, you're out. 17 and now 18 and now 18. You're out online. 18 did about a hit about an 18. Give 18 bid 18 did about 18 did about a hit about 19. You're out. Jeremy, 1,900 and 1,900 and 1,900 and now 2,000 on the good barrel. I now 2 did about a hit about 2 did about a hit about 2 did about. You're out online. 2,000 did about a hit about 2 did about a hit about 2 but 2 did about a get about 2 did about a hit about 2,000. Give 2 bid 2 did about anybody want to bet 2 did about a 2,000. You're out online. 2,000. I'm 1,900 with Jeremy on the good hog here. I now 19 now 2. I 19 did about a hit about 2 did about a get about 2 all in all done did about a hit about 19 now 2 did about a hit about 2,000. So 1,900. Jeremy, your way. 628 on the good hog. You talk about the kind there.
R&K rolling back in from Minnesota. Cross gilt 3-5, 125. Freedom Purple Haze. Guys, looking on this one, I know we talked earlier. She's skinny. You got to love that look for a blue one. flexibility. I think that one's got a tremendous future ahead of her.
You talk about a hog where you can go anywhere, do anything. You talk about a kind of gilt that'll make you the money every day of the week, and the people are going to want to come over and buy every day of the week. You don't see them like this, boys. Coming from Minnesota, a heck of an outfit here. I did about $1,000 online. Now $1,250. I got the money on. I'm not going back. $1,250. I now 12 and a half. Did about $1,250. Now hit about 15. Did about $1,500. Hit about 17. Did about 17. Jeremy, you're out. 1,700. And now 1,700. Now 2. I now 2,000. Did about 2,000. Did about hit about 22. Now 22. And now 22. And now 22. Now 25. And now 25. Jeremy. And 25. Get about a 5. Did about a. You talk about a female here you're not going to see every day of the week. And 25. And did about a hit about 25. Get about a 5. Did about a hit about 22. Did about. I'm with Mike at 2,200. Now 25 on the good female. And just buy that female. And now 25. And now 25. You're out online in all 3 states. 25. And did about I get a bit of 25. Did about a hit about 25. 5 would have been 25. Did about a hit about 25. 22. Did about a hit about 5. All in, all done. 2,200. Now 25. All in, all done. And $2,500 on the female. And 22. Now 25. Get a bit of 5. Did about a hit about 25. So 2,200. Mike, your way. 644. 644. You talk about the nice gilt you bought there. Thank you, sir.
Shoulder rolling back in. Crossbred gilt 10-6 tag 119. The typo here is supposed to be provoked. Party bust, dirty secret.
You talk about the 10-6 here. Everybody I was talking to them in the back, boy, they like this hog here. You talk, and there's not a hole in this hog here that you can't pick apart there. That's a nice, nice female there. You talk about the kind. There's no holes in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, and here's the cross gilt. And hit about 1,000. And get about 1,000. Get about 1,000. Get about 1,000. Get about 1,000 money. Get about 1,000. Get about money. $1,000. And now 1,250. You're out on line 2. 1,250. You just missed you. Just missed you. 1,250. And now 1,500, Mike. And now 15. Did about I get about a 15. Did about I hit about a 1,500. And now 1,500. And 1,250 online. Now 1,500. And did about I get about a 15. Did about I hit about a 1,500. I'm online. 1,250. Now 1,500. And now 15. Did about I get about a 15. Did about I hit about a 15. You're out in Illinois. 1,500. And did about I hit about a 15. Did about I get about 1,250. Hit about a 15. All in, all done. To 1,500. And 1,250. Now 15. Did about I get about a 1,500. Did about I hit about a $1,500. So 1,250 online. 801. Thank you for tuning in online. 801 on that buyer number.
5-star rolling back in with a Duroc male, 9-5, 154, Bomb Squad, unforgettable. Guys, I'm looking through the rest of my program here. I believe this is the last purebred that is Iowa VIP verified. If I remember right, Tyler's sister last summer put 2 in the top 5 at the Iowa State Fair, and I think she took home $9,000 cash. So, I mean, guys, get in on these purebreds. There is money out there for the youth of Iowa, and I mean, it's there for you to take. So, last purebred that's VIP registered running through the ring today, and I like this Bomb Squad deal. Bomb Squad's been on a tear, and I think this one will feed awfully, awfully good.
Here's the 154. I mean to tell you, this is your last chance at getting a purebred here, ladies and gentlemen, here. I'll tell you, here's the Bomb Squad. I'll tell you, here's the kind here. And get in here. And ladies and gentlemen, I got 900 online. Now 1,000. And did about a hit about 1,000. Did about a get about 1,000 money. Did about a hit about 1,000. Did about a get about $1,000. And 900. I'm not going back as bid. Now 1,000. 1,000. Now 1,100. I just missed you, Jeremy. You got to be 1,100. And 11. Did about a hit of 11. Get 11. Bid 11. Did about a hit of 1,100. Jeremy, I just missed you. You got to be 1,100. And now 11. Did about a hit of 11. Get 11. Bid 11. Did about a hit of 1,100. And now 11. Did about a hit of 11. I'm on line 1,000. Now 1,100. And 11. Did about a hit of 11. Boys, are you paying attention here? Did you just hear what he said? $9,000 income. You talk about hog selling machines there. Right here. I'm right here. Now 1,000. Now 1,100. And now 1,100. And now 11. Did about a hit of 11. Did about a hit of 11. All in, all done. A lot of hog for the money. All in, all done. $1,000 online. Now 1,100. And did about a get 11. Did about a hit of 11. Get 11. Bid 11. Say 11. Did about a hit of 1,100. So $1,000 even. 658 on the buyer number. 658.
RNC back at us with 2 gilts, 1 cross. Brother Love, Goosebumps, Kiss My Socks, tag 113. Chester Gilt, 6-6, 115, Essential Jack Rig, Full Pull, Lucky Charm.
Oh my, watch the pedigrees in both of these hogs here. You talk about the winning pedigrees. You talk about pedigrees here that make you the dollars every day of the week, ladies and gentlemen, right there. And you can buy choice here, ladies and gentlemen. And did about get about $1,000. And now 1,000, did about get about 1,000 money, did about hit about 1,000, 1,000, did about get about money, did about hit about $1,000. I got it online, 800, now 9. And 9 did about 800, did about hit about 9, get 9, bid 9, did about hit about 900. And now 800, did about hit about 9, get 9, bid 9, $900. $900 for choice. And $900. And 9 did about I give it about hit about 9 did about I get it online. 800 now 9 and 900 now 1,000 and 900 now hit about 1,000 did about I get it out online. 1,000 did about I hit about 1,000. Boys, we're doing something here. You best pay attention if you're online and in person. And 1,000 I did about 1,000 did about I get about $1,000 and now $1,000. I'm with Ernie at 900 and now $1,000 and 900 hit about 1,000 get 1,000 900 now $1,000. Where all in all done 1,000 did about I hit about $1,000. Where so 900 Ernie your way. Yep. Takes the Chester 719 on the buyer number. Thank you very much, young lady. You bought you a nice hog there. 719 on that one there, ladies and gentlemen. Takes the Chester. The cross is left, ladies and gentlemen. Are you paying attention to the pedigree there, ladies and gentlemen? Right there. Iron money's online. On 600. Now 7. I did about a hit about a 7. Did about a hit about a 7. Get 7. Hit about a 7. Hit about a hit about. I got the money on 600 online. Now 700. And now 7. Did about a hit about. Money's on 600. Now 7. You got to be 700 online too. You're out. You're out. 700 for the good hog. I did about a hit about a 7. 7. Hit about a 7. Did about a get about a 7. Did about a hit about a 7. Did about a, you can't buy the semen for that. And 700. Did about a hit about a 7. Get 7. 7. Hit about a 600. Did about a hit about a 7. All in, all done. I now 7. Did about a hit about. You're out in 3 states. You got to be 700. You're out in South Dakota. I now 7. Did about a get about a 7. 7. Hit about a 7. All in, all done. 600. Now 700. Did about a hit about a 6 and 7. So $600 even money. And we'll put that on 789. 789.
Rolling in the last round here, Weisinger Farms back in the ring. Crossbred barrel, 26-2, tag 152, hidden secret exclusive.
Oh, my. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into this last round here. Ladies and gentlemen, are getting thin on the wire here, ladies and gentlemen. The quality's not running out. We're just getting down on the hogs and your chance to take one home that's going to put you in front of the banner. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go home empty-handed. The quality is just as strong as when we started. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, 152 here. I did about to get about 1,000, did about a hit about 1,000, money did about a hit about 1,000. Now 1,250 and 1,250. Now 15 did about a 1,500, I hit about a 1,750. Now 2,000 and now 2 did about a hit about 2, did about a 2,000. Now 22 and now 22 did about a hit about 25. 25 now 27 and now 27 did about a hit about 27. You're out online too. 27 and 25 with Jeremy. Now 27 and 27 online. Now 3 and did about a hit about a 3. Got about a 3. Did about a hit about a 3,000. I'm online. 2,700. Now 3 on the good hog. Now 3 did about a hit about a 3. Did about a hit about a 3. Did about a hit about a 3. Get 3 bit 3. Are you paying attention? You betcha. Now 3,000. I'm with Jeremy. Now 3,000 and 3,000 did about a. You're out online. 3,000. Now 31. Now 31 on a good incredible hog here. 31 and now 31. Where are you going to find him out in the country like this? 31. You're not. And 31 did about a hit about a 31. 1. You're out online. 3,100. 3,100 and did about a hit about a 31. Did about a get about a 31. 1 now hit about a 100 and did about a hit about a 3,000. 100 and 3,100 and now 31 and now 31 and now 31 did about a hit about a 31. 31 and 32 and now 32. You're out online in 3 states. I'm 31. 32 and now 32 did about a hit about a 32. Did about a hit about a 32. Jeremy, Ernie, you're out. 3,200 if you want in last call. 3,200 and 31 did about a hit about a 32. Did about a hit about a 32. 2 now hit about a 2. Get 2 bit 2. Did about a hit about 200. All in, all done. $3,200 on the hog. On 3,200 did about a hit about a 3,200. Sold $3,100. $3,100. There it is. 643. 643. Thank you for tuning in online.
Coming back with Colson, cross gilt, 7-8, 158. Mate to the leadoff gilt, and guys, don't overlook this one. I know the other one was bolder and bigger and ready to go, but this one here, I think in another 30 days, we'll catch that one and put her to shame.
You heard him there, gentlemen, ladies. Pay attention here. You talk about the cross guild here that make it. Here's the 7-8. And did about to get about $1,000. And did about to hit about 1,000. Did about to get a bit of money. Did about to hit about $1,000. Now 1,250. I'm online. 1,000. Now 1,250. And did about to hit about 1,250. Did about to hit about 12 and a half. Did about to get about 1,250. And now 1,250 on the good female. And now 1,250 and 1,250. Now 1,500. You're out in South Dakota. 1,500. And did about to get about 15. Did about to hit about 1,250. Now 1,500. And did about to get about 15. Did about to get about 1,500. 1,500. And now 1,250, did about a hit about 15, did about a get about 15, did about all in, all done. Boys, we're out live money. I'm online. 1,250, now 15. And did about a get about a 15, did about all in, all done. $1,500 on the female. Sold 1,250, 1,250. 643 on the buyer number. Thank you for not another nice hog. Same way. Bought another nice one there. 643.
Fontenot rolling in. We're going to choice lot. He chose to go separate. He's going to... No, he's fine. He's going to roll in 30-3, tag 166 first. Another cruel never before from Fontenot Farms.
Here's the 30-3, boys. Pay attention here. And everybody get a bit of $1,000. And everybody get a bit of 1,000 money. Did about hit a bit of 1,000. Everybody get a bit of 1,000. Everybody hit a bit of $1,000. And now 1,000. Everybody hit a bit. I got 500 online. Now 600. I now 60. Everybody hit a bit of 600. I now 600. And now 7. And now 7. And 7. Now 8. And now 8. Everybody hit a bit of 8. Bit of 8. Everybody 800. I hit a bit of 9. Get 9. 9. Everybody hit a bit of 1,000. Everybody hit a bit of 1,000. Everybody hit a bit of $1,000. Now 1,100. And now 1,100. Now 12. Mike, you're out. 1,200. And now 12 and 12 and 12. And hit a bit of 12. Everybody hit a bit of 1,200. I hit a bit of 13. Everybody hit a bit of 1,300. And 1,300, now 1,400, and now 14, and now 15, and Ernie, 1,500, and 1,500, did about a hit about a 15, did about a hit about a 15. You talk about the kind here, ladies and gentlemen. 1,500, now 16, now 17, and now 18. You're both out here, gentlemen. 18, did about a 19, did about a hit about a 19. Jeremy, you're out. 1,900 and 1,900, 1,800, 19, a hit about a 2, did about a hit about 2,000, 21, did about a hit about 21, did about a hit about 1, did about a hit about 2,100, and now 2,100, and now 21, did about a hit about 1, did about a hit about 21, did about a boys. Make no mistakes. My left side's in 2,000, now 21. You're out on line 2. 21, and did about a hit about 21, did about a hit about $100 separates you from a winning. 21, now 2, now 23. Jeremy, they both know good hogs when they see them, but your man's out. 2,300, $100 lick here. 24, and now 24, and now 25, and 25, get a bit of 5, did about a hit about. You brought the trailer, put her in at 25, 26. Mike, you're out, and 26, now 7. Jeremy, and 27, and did about a hit about 26 and 7, did about a hit about 7, get 7, 7, hit about 27, did about a. What are you doing over there, Jeremy? Where you at? And 27, on 26 with Mike, now 7, did about a hit about 27, get 7, 7, hit a bit of $2,700, all in, all done. On 2,600, I hit a bit of 2,700. Sold $2,600. Mike, your way, your way. 765 on the buyer number. That was the 30-3, ladies and gentlemen.
30-7 back in for John and Fontenot, tag 168. Another cruel never before.
Sorry. Yep. This is the 30-7, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about a hog here that just flat gets it. The flog that just flat gets it here. Ladies and gentlemen, 168. Feast your eyes here. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about the kind here. And did about get a bit of $1,000. And did about hit a bit of 1,000. Did about get a bit of 1. Did about hit a bit of 1, 1, 1. I hit a bit of 1, give 1. Did about hit a bit of 1, go 1. Did about hit a bit of 1. Did about I got money online. 600. Now 7. On 600. Did about hit a bit of 7. Get 7, 7. Hit a bit of 700. Gentlemen, a lot of hog for the money here. Get you in front of that banner every day of the week when they look this good. 700. Now 8 and 8. Now 9, and you're out on line. 900, did about a hit about a 9, give 9, bid 9, did about a 9, did about a hit about a 900, and did about a get about a 9, and 9 did about a yep, 800, now 9, and 9 did about a 9, and 1,000, did about a hit about $1,000, now 11, and now 1,000, hit about 11, give 11, bid 11, did about a hit about 1,100, now 12, and 12. I'm with Mike at 1,100. You're all out everywhere else. 1,200 and 12. Now 1,300. Mike, you're out, and now 13 did about a hit about a 13, did about a get about a 13, did about a 13, hit about a 14, did about a hit about a 1,400, and now 1,500, and now 1,500, and 1,500, now 1,600, and now 16 did about a get about a 1,600. I hit about a 17. Mike, 17, now 18, and now 18, did about a hit about an 18, give 18, 18, did about a hit about a 19, did about a get about a 1,900, 1,900, now 2,000, and now 2,000, and now 2, did about a hit about 2, did about a. You talk about a barrel that's going to put you in the ring, boys. Now 2,000, did about a hit about a 19, did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about 2, but 2, did about a hit about 2, get 2, but 2, did about a anybody what about a 2, did about a hit about 2. Mike, you're out. $100 lick separates you from a good hog. And now 2,000, did about a hit about a 1,900, I hit about a 2, did about a all in, all done. You're out on line 2. And now 2,000, did about I'm with Ernie at 1,900. Yes, sir. Now 2,000 on the good hog. And did about a hit about 2, did about a 2, did about a hit about a 2. Sold $1,900 with Ernie. That was the 30-7. You bought you a heck of a hog there. $7.99 on the buyer number. Thank you, sir, very much there. You bought you a good one.
RNC rolling at their final lot. A purebred Tamworth Barrow, 5-8, tag 116.
This is your last chance to buy an RNC hog, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about the kind here. This is the 5-8. A lot of talk over this hog. And did about get a bit of 5. I got money online at 700. Now 8. And 8 did about get a bit of an 8, bit an 8, bit an 8, bit an 8. Did about hit about an 800. And did about get a bit of an 800. And did about hit about a 7. Did about hit about a 7. Did about hit about a 7, 7. So there's no confusion. No confusion. I got you in at 600 online in North Dakota. 600. Now 7. And now 7 did about a hit about a 7. Get 7, 7. Hit about a 700. And now 7 did about a hit about a 700. Now 800, and now 8, did about a hit about an 8, but an 8. You're out on line. 800, did about a get about an 8, but an 8, but an 8, did about a hit about an 800. Now 7, did about a hit about an 800. 700's bid, and now 800 on the good hog. And did about a hit about an 8, but an 8, but an 8, did about a get about a hit about a 700. Now 800, all in, all done. 800, about a hit about an 8, did about a hit about a 700. Now $800. Where? So $700. Jeremy, your way. 628 on the buyer number. Thank you. You bought you a good one there, ladies and gentlemen.
Heimer rolling in with his last one as well. Cross Gilt 47-7, tag 170, Kingpin.
My. You talk about the kingpin here, ladies and gentlemen, and the 132 on the bottom side. I talk about a deal here on ladies and gentlemen. And get about $1,000, hit about $1,000, get about $1,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. And get about $1,000 on a female. Now $1,250, and now for $1,250. Now about hit about 12 and a half. And with Jeremy, $1,000. Now $1,250. Now $1,500. And now 15 did about hit about 15 did about Jeremy, $1,500. Now 17. And now 2,000 did about hit about 2 did about hit about 2,000. 2,000. Now 25. And now 25, get a bit of 5. You're out online, 2,500 and 25. Now 3,000, now 35, and now 35, get a bit of 5. I'm with Jeremy, 3,000, now 35. Everybody else is out and online, 35, and did a bit of 3,000, did a bit of 35, did a bit of 35. I'm with Jeremy, 3,000, 35, 35, 35. I'll help you out online one time, 32, and now 32, did a bit of 3,000, did a bit of 32, did a bit of 32, did a bit of, I gotta go if you're online, 32, and 3,000 with Jeremy. Now 32, did a bit of 32, did a bit of get a bit of 32, did a bit of 30,000, did a bit of 3,200. Where? Sold $3,000. Jeremy, your way. 628. You bought you a good one there, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on here.
Last round, Leto Show Pigs. Last chance to get it on. 24-4, tag 145. Easy does it, scared money.
Oh, my. When you see a pedigree like this, ladies and gentlemen, it is bone-chilling. I talk about the kind here, you forget about what day of the week it is when they're this good. Ladies and gentlemen, last chance here, last chance on the barrel. This is the 24-4. Watch the boys drive a hog like that. You're going to like the kind here. And ladies and gentlemen, and did about get about $1,000, and did about hit about $1,000, did about get about $1,000, and now $1,000, and now 1,250, and now 12 and a half, and did about hit about 12 and 50, did about hit about 12 and a half. I'm with Mike, 1,000, now 1,250, and now 1,250, did about hit about 12 and a half. You talk about an amp outfit there, get you in there. Now 1,500, and now 15, did about get about 15, did about hit about. I'm with Mike, 1,250, now 1,500 on the good barrel. I now 15, did about get about 15, did about hit about 1,400, one time, let you in. 1,400, I'm with Mike, 1,250, now 1,400, and now 1,500, Mike, and now 15, did about get about 15, did about hit about 1,500 on the good barrel. I now 15, did about get about 14, did about. I'm with Ernie, 1,400 now. 1,500, you're out on line too. And now 14 did about hit about $100 lick separates you from a good barrel. 1,400 up high with Ernie. Now 1,500 and did about hit about 15, did about get about 1,500. 1,400 is bid. Now 1,500 and did about get about 15, did about all in, all done. Sold $1,400 smooth money way up high. 724, ma'am. Thank you. You bought you a good one there. 724 on the buyer number. Thank you very much.
Rash rolling in with his final 2 purebred barrows. I believe they're littermates to the gilts he sold earlier.
And when we talk about purebreds, we talk about how it's hard to find the good ones. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've got a good one here, ladies and gentlemen. You take them as far as you want to go here, and you got the choice, ladies and gentlemen. How often do you get them this good where you get to pick choice, ladies and gentlemen, right there. And get about $1,000. And get about $1,000. Hit about $1,000. Hit about $1,000. Hit about $1,000. I got money online. 800 now 9. And 9 did about hit about 800. Hit about 900. Hit about 1,000. Hit about 1,000. Hit about $1,000. Hit about 1,000. Mike, I just missed you. $1,000. Get you in, and 1,000, did about get about 1,000, did about hit about $1,000, $1,000, and now $1,000, and now $1,000 on the good vet, and now $1,000, about hit about 9, did about you're out online, 1,000. I'm with Jeremy, 900, now 1,000, and did about hit about 1,000, did about hit about 900, hit about 1,000, all in, all done, and 900. Boys, we're looking at something wrong here. We're talking about a lot of pig here for the money, and you got choice, ladies and gentlemen. Feast your eyes here, and 900 with Jeremy, all in, all done, $1,000, now 1,100, and now 1,100, and did about hit about 1,100, now 12, and 12 and 12 and 12, and hit about 12. Did about hit about 1,200, did about hit about 12 and 12, 1,200, now 1,300, and now 13, did about hit about 13, get 13, did about hit about 1,300, and 1,300, now 14, and did about hit about 14, did about hit about 4, did about hit about 14, did about hit about 4, 14, hit about 1,400, and now 1,400, and now 1,300 away to Jeremy, now 1,400, and now 1,400, and now 14, did about get about 14, did about. What are you thinking, Mike? I'm 1,300 with Jeremy, now 1,400, and 13 did about 1,400, I hit about $1,500 here, and did about 15, did about. How often do you see them this good? 1,500, 1,400. Thank you for what you did. I'm 1,400. I hit about a 15. Did about get about a 1,500. Sold $1,400 smooth money left field. 647. The Burke is gone. 131. Ladies and gentlemen here, watch this spot get around here. Ladies and gentlemen, how often do you see them this good? You're not going to, and they're here today in front of you. Do not miss out here on the barrel here. I got money on 600, now 7, online, 600, now 7. I'm in South Dakota, 600, 700, now 8, and 8, hit it an 8, hit it an 800, and hit it an 8, hit it an 8, hit it an 8, hit it an 800, and hit it an 7, give 8, hit it an 800. You just missed you in South Dakota, you got to be 800, and hit it an 8, hit it an 8, hit it an 8, having $700 with Jeremy, 800 on a hog here, boys, and that's a lot of hog for the money. 800, and get an 8, bit an 8, bit an 8, did about a hit of an 800, and did about a get an 8, did about a hit of a 7, now 8, bit an 8, bit an 8, did about a hit of a 7 here, now 8, and 7, I hit about an 8, did about a get an 800, all in, all done, 700, now 8, I'm with Jeremy, 700, now 800, all in, all done. I'm all the way over here on the right field, boys, you're all out of pie. 800, 700 with Jeremy, now 8, and did about a get an 8, bit an 8, did about a hit of an 800, sold, 700, even money, Jeremy, your way. 723 on an outstanding barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead, Andy.
Schwecke rolling in last with a cross gilt 13-5, tag 101, intentional kiss my socks. Guys, look at this one here. I know Schwecke don't let very many females go. I was at a sale a couple weeks ago with an intentional female. I think brought almost 13,000. This one kind of resembles that one at that stage of her life.
Looks just like the 13,000, ladies and gentlemen. You're paying attention to the pedigree here. This is an intentional. This is the 101. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of talk about this one. I got money online, 700, now 800. On 7, did about a hit about an 8, but an 8, did about a you're out in Illinois, 800, now 9. And 9, did about a hit about a 9, I hit about 1,000, did about a hit about 11, to give 11, but 11, 11, I hit about 1,100, I hit about 12, and 12, and hit about 1,200. And now 12, 11, I hit about 12, and 12, and 1,200, I hit about a 15, did about a get about a 15, did about a hit about a 15, you're out, Jeremy, 1,500. And now 15, did about a get about 1,500, I hit about a 17. And now 17, did about a hit about a 1,700. And now 1,700, and now 1,700, now 2, did about a hit about 2,000, now 22. And now 22 and 25, get about a 5, now hit about 27, did about a hit about 27. And 27, now 3, and now 32, and now 32, and now 32, did about a hit about 3,200, and did about a hit about 32, did about a hit about 32, did about a hit about 31. Now 32, now 32, now 33, and now 33. Now $100 lick here. Now 33, did about a hit about 33, and 30 did about a 33, now hit about a 34, did about a hit about 35, get about a 5, and 35, and 36, and 37, hit about a 37, and now 37, and now 37, did about a hit about 3,700, and now 3,600, and hit him. I'm all the way in right field, 3,600, 3,700 on a heck of a pedigree to hog here, and 37, and did about a hit about a 37, get 7, 7, hit about a 3,700, did about a hit about a 37, all out, all in, all done. You're out online, 37, 36, and 7, get 7, hit about a 700, now 800, you almost had her in the trailer, 800, now 9, and now 39, and now 39, now hit about a 4, did about a hit about a 4,000, now hit about a 41, and now 41, did about a hit about a 41, 1, hit about a 41, did about a get about a 41, did about a get about a 4,100, and 41, did about a hit about a 4,100, did about a get about a 4,100, 100, 100, did about a hit about a $4,100. So $4,000 even money on your right field there, Jeremy. I see that right. 762, ladies and gentlemen, a heck of a hog bought there. Thank you.
Cosmaker Burt Gilt 5-6, tag 135. He don't let many Burt Gilts leave his farm either, guys. Not a last chance to buy a lot of peers. I know Kane, he brought us the best he could, and these are...
Mother wins Tulsa on this hog, and the mother raises the grand at Tulsa last year, ladies and gentlemen. Are we paying attention here? If you're online and in person, the mother wins Tulsa. The mother raises the winner of Tulsa last year. Where are you going to find the quality here today? The pedigree, you can't buy the semen here, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to get better yet. You're going to get the hog. You talk about a gilt here that's got all sorts of power in so many ways. You're not going to find a hole here, ladies and gentlemen.
Kane, did you just win a big gilt show in Texas?
Houston.
He just won Houston. I don't think that's a small feat. That speaks volumes for his Berkshire program. And I think this one is kind of up everybody's alley. Guys, don't miss out on this one.
This one's following Ernie, we talked about this hog earlier. This one's following in the same footsteps. Ladies and gentlemen, I can smell it. And I better get about $1,000 on this good hog here on the gilt. And 1,000, now 1,250, and 1,250, hit about a 15, did about a get about a 15, did about a hit about a 1,500, and now 1,500. You're out online, 1,500 on the female. And did about a 15, hit about a 1,750, and now 1,750, did about a hit about a 1,750, and now 1,750, and now 1,750, did about a 1,500, hit about a 1,750, did about a get about a 17 half, and did about a hit about a 1,750, but boys, are we doing something here or what? You talk about the winning kind here that's going to get you there. And 1,750. I got 1,500 on 1,750. Now 2. On 2,000, did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about 2. And 2 did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about 2,000. 2,000. Now, yep, 2,000. You guys are in at 1,750 already. You're in at 1750, gentlemen. This is a fair race here. 2,000. And did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about 1750. Now 2, on 2, did about a hit about 2. You're out on line. Last call, ladies and gentlemen, on a pedigree that's winning all over, ladies and gentlemen. All in, all done. 2,000. And did about a hit about 2, did about a get about a 2,000, did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about 2, 2, 2, hit about $2,000 on the female. 1750 now, $2,000. So 1750 up in right field. Young lady, what number would you like that on? 724. You bought you a heck of a female there, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Almond rolling back in. Duroc Gilt 6-8 107. Bombs away 38 special. Way good.
Here's the 107. Here's the bombs away you guys have been talking about. Here's your chance here on a good Duroc Gilt here. And everybody get a bit of money's online. 750. Now 1,000. And 750. Did about a hit about 1,000. Did about a get a bit of 1,000. Did about a hit about 750. Did about a hit about 1,000. Money's online. 750. I'm here in North Dakota. 750. Now 1,000. And did about a hit about 1,000. Did about a get about $1,000. Now 1,250. And now 1,250. And now 1,250. I just missed you, Mike. 1,250. I'm with Ernie. And I hit about 1,250, did about a hit about $1,000 with Ernie. Now 1,250, and did about a hit about 1,250. Now 1,500, and now 15, did about a hit about 15, did about a get about 1,500, and 1,500, and now 1,500 on the good female. And did about a hit about 15, did about a hit about 1,250. Now 1,500 by the female when they look this good. 1,250 with Ernie, all in, all done. And now 15, did about a get about a 15, did about a hit about $1,500. 1,250's bid with Ernie. Now $1,500 on the gilt. So 1,250 right in front of you, Ernie. 801 on the buyer number. 801, thank you. You bought you a heck of a gilt there, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting down to the wire here. Do not miss out. The quality is still there, I promise you. Feast your eyes.
Keplinger in with his last one, 66-8, 137. Nothing compares. Never before. Again, thanks to Keplinger Farms for making the trip west.
Here's the nothing compares pedigree. I'll tell you what, this is hot, 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 hot. Me and Jeremy were talking about this in the back. Here's your chance on a good cross barrel here, ladies and gentlemen. I got 750 online. Now 1,000 and 1,000. Now 1,250. I now 1,000. Hit a bit of 1,250. Did a bit of hit a bit of 12 and a half. And 1,250. And now 12 and a half. And now 1,250. Did a bit of get a bit of 12 and a 50. Now hit a bit of 15. Did a bit of hit a bit of 15. Did a bit. You're out in Illinois. 1,500. And now 15. Guys, there's no mistake. We got 8 people online all at once. I'm at 768. 1,500. Now 1,750. Now 2,000. And now 2. Did about a hit about 2,000. Did about a hit about 2. Did about a hit about 2,000. Now 22. And now 22. And now 22. Did about 25. Now 27. And now 27. Now 3. And did about a hit about. I got 8 people online. You're out. 3,000. Now 35. And 35. Get about a 5. Did about a hit about 35. 5 would about a 35. Now 4. And now 4,000. Did about a hit about 4. Did about a hit about 4. Got about a 4. About a 4. Did about a hit about 4. Did about a hit about 4. 4. Now hit about 4,000. And 4,000. You're out online. I'm in Ohio. There's 4,000. Now 45. And now 45. Get a bit of 5. Did about a hit about 45. 5 would about a 45. And now 45. And now 45. I'm with 768. 738, you're out. It takes 4,500 on a heck of a hog here. And now 45, and now 45, and now 45, did about a hit about 4,200, help you out one time. And my 42, I did about a hit about 42, did about a hit about $200 on an incredible pedigree and incredible hog here. 4,200, all in, all done. And did about a hit about 42, did about a hit about 42, but 2, did about a hit about 42, did about a hit about 4,000. Now 42, all in, all done. I now 42, did about a get about a 2, go 2, bit 2, any bit 1, bit 2, did about a hit about 200, 4,200, sold $4,000 even money. I put that on 768. You talk about the kind, Andy.
R&K rolling in the last one again. Another blue one, 3-3 tag 126, Freedom, Purple Haze. We appreciate them guys coming down from Minnesota as well and bringing us the set they did.
There is a lot of talk about that Freedom pedigree. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the 3-3, the 126. Ladies and gentlemen, here, if you're tuning in online or in person, do not miss it here. Ladies and gentlemen, I did about a hit about on the barrel. I got it online at 700, smooth money. Now 8, and 8, did about a get about an 8, did about a hit about an 800, and did about a hit about 800, I hit about a 9, give 9, bid 9, did about a hit about 900, did about a hit about 9. You're out online in 2 states, 900, and 9, did about a hit about 9. You're out in Nebraska, 900, and 900. Now 1,000. Hey, Ernie, 1,100. Now 12. You're out, Ernie. You got to be 12. I'm with Jeremy. 1,100. Now 12. Now 13. And 13. Did about a hit about a 14. Did about a get about a 1,400. I hit about a 15. Did about a 15. Hit about a 17. And now 17. And now 17. Did about a hit about a 17. Ernie. Tell him that's a heck of a hog. He's out, and he's in now. 17. Now you're out, Jeremy, on a heck of a hog. 2,000. I did about a hit about 2. On 2, did about a hit about 2, did about a hit about. I'll do it all day long. 18 on a heck of a hog. 1,900 on a $100 lick here on a good hog. 1,900 and 1,900 and 1,900 and 19. Did about a get about a 19. Did about a bit. You're looking at them with your own eyes. You're not looking on a screen, and they look this good. They're only going to get better. 1,900, 1,900, 1,900. Did about a get about a 19. Did about a hit about a 19. Did about. I'm with Jeremy. 1,800. Now 1,900. All in, all done. And 19 did about a get about 1,900 and 1,900 did about a hit about $1,900. All in, all done. $1,900 sold. 1,800. Jeremy, your way. 628 on a heck of a hog there. Thank you.
Surely rolling back in with a litter mate to the one we sold earlier for 4,019-1, tag 120. Guys, don't overlook this one either.
Ladies and gentlemen, littermate sold for $4,000 early. I tell you what, this is the 120. I heard a lot of talk about this hog. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in, here's your chance to buy you a good hog. Here's the chance to buy a good crossbred barrel. I tell you, I did about to get about $1,000 and did about a hit, but I got 800 online. It's going to take 1,000 to get you in. 1,000 did about a hit, but 1,250 hit about a 1,500. Mike, you're out. 1,500 and now 15 did about to get about a 15 did about a 1,500. Now 1,700. Now 2. I now 2,000 did about a hit about 2 did about a hit about 2 but 2 did about to get about a 2,000 did about down 25. I now 25. I now 25 and 22 did about a hit about 25. Good about a 5 did about a hit about. Hey, Jeremy, ask him at 2,400. 2,400 will help him. 2,300 one time. I'll help him out one time on a good hog. 2,300. I'm with Mike. 22, 23. You're out online in Nebraska and South Dakota. 2,300. I'm 23 did about a hit about a 3 did about a hit about 2,300. All in, all done. 22 now 3. I did about a hit about a 3 did about a hit about 22 did about a hit about a 3 did about all in, all done. 2,300. 22 and 23. Now 4. Mike, he almost had it loaded. 24. I'm online. 23. 4. Now 5. Now 25. And now 25. Hey, you're out online. 776 in Ohio. You're out. You got to be 2,500. I took it in the crowd first. You got to be 2,500 online. I'm with Mike at 2,400. Now 5. And did about a hit about 25. Get about a 5. Did about a hit about 2,500. You're out. Now 26, Mike. And now 2,600. And now 2,600. And now 27. You're out online. A little quicker this time. 2,700. And 26 and 7. Hit about a 7. Did about a hit about 27 on a heck of a hog here. And 27. And did about a hit about a 7. You're all in, all done. You're out online. 27. And now 8. Mike, 2,800. And 2,800. And now 28. Now 9. And 29. Did about a hit about 29. You're out online. A little quicker. 2,900 on a heck of a hog and a pedigree. 29. And did about a hit about 29. Did about a get about 29. Did about a hit about 2,900. Now 3. And now 3,000. And now 3. And now 3. And now 3. And now 3. Did about a hit about 3. Did about a hit about 29. Did about a hit about 3. Did about a hit about 3. Get 3. But 3. Did about a hit about 3. Did about a hit about 29. Now $3,000. Where? All in, all done. 2,900. A hit about 3,000. So $2,900 even money. 776 on that buyer number. Thank you for tuning in online, Andy.
Bringing back in with his final 2 lots. Choice lot again. 92-6, 242. Unlock curtain call. 77-10, 245. Secret Society Wildman.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your chance here. Here is your chance here. I tell you what, you talk about a pedigree here. You talk about a pedigree here that just flat gets it every day of the week here. You're going to like the kind here. Both of them on both and bottom and top. And go as far as you want here. Ladies and gentlemen, and did about get about 1,000, did about hit about $1,000 online. Now 1,250. And yeah, 1,250. Now 1,500. And now did about hit about 15, did about 1,500. I hit about a 17, did about get about a 17. And now 17, I hit about an 18, did about get about an 18, did about hit about an 1,800. You're out online. 1,800. And now 18, did about hit about 1,800. Now hit about 19, hit about a 2,000 and 2,000 and 2,000. Now 22. And now 22 did about a hit about 22 and 25. And now 25. And now 25 get about a 5 did about a hit about 25. Now 7 and 25 and 27 did about a hit about 27. Did about a hit about a 7 get 7 27. Now 3 on 3,000 and did about a hit about a 3 did about a hit about a 3 get 3 but 3 did about a hit about a 3,000. And now 3,000 and now 3,000 and 3,000 on the barrel. And now 3,000 did about a hit about a 3 get about a 3 but a 3 did about a hit about a 3 did about a hit about 2,700 with Jeremy. Now 3,000 2,700. Now 3 and did about a get about a 3 but a 3 did about a hit about 2,700. Now $3,000. So 2,700. Jeremy, your way. 675. You betcha. Thank you, Jeremy. Takes the 242. That's the 92.6. That's the 92.6. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress the quality here today. You are not going to find it anywhere else here. Ladies and gentlemen, you got your eyes on it right here, online or in person. Ladies and gentlemen, 7710. Here's the 245. And did I get about $1,000? I'm 1,000. Did I get about 1,000? Did I hit about 800's online? Now 900. 800. I hit about 9. Give 9. Bid 9. Did about 800. I hit about 9. Give 9. Bid 9. Did about 8. Did about hit about 900. And now 900. 800. Did about hit about 9. Give 9. Bid 9. Did about. You're out in South Dakota. You're out in Nebraska. 900 and 800. 900, now 1,000, 1,000, did about get about 1,000, did about I'm with Ernie, 900 all the way up the top. Now $1,000 on the good barrel. I now 1,000, did about get about 1,000 money, did about hit about 1,000. Are you paying attention to the pedigree on this one? You talk about the kind that gets you in the banner. All in, all done. 1,000 and 9, did about hit about 1,000, did about get about 1,000, did about hit about all in, did about hit about $1,000 on him, $1,000 on him, 900, I hit about $1,000. So 900 all the way up top. 712 on the buyer number. Ernie, is that right? Ernie, did I see that right? 712? Yep. Thank you very much all the way up there. I'll tell you what, you can see him that good all the way up there, ladies and gentlemen.
Danner rolling his last one. Roll the dice, Viper, tag 146. We appreciate Blake and Mallory from coming to Iowa.
Thank you, Blake. I tell you what, Danner Livestock, they put them together. You've got to like the kind here. Here's the 146. And a bit of cross bed barrel here, boys. Watch this one here. There isn't a hole in this one. Watch him. And get about a 700 online. Now 800. And get about an 8, but an 8, but an 8. Did about a hit about 800. And did about get about a 7. Did about a hit about an 8. Did about a hit about 800. 800. Did about a hit about a 700 online. And now 800. And now 800. You're out in Illinois. 800. And did about get about an 8, but an 8, but an 8. Did about a hit about an 800 all in, all done. 700 online. Ernie, you're out. 800 and 800. 800. Mike, 800. Now 9. Now 9. Now 9. Now 9. Did about a hit about 9. Give 9. Bid 9. Did about you're out up high 2. And you're out online. 900. 8. Did about a hit about 9. Give 9. Bid 9. Did about a hit about 900. 800. Now 900. All in, all done. 800. You're out online. All in, all done. I'm with the young lady. 800. 900. 900. 800. Now hit about a 9. Give 9. Bid 9. Now hit about 900. Sold. 800 even, young lady. What number would you like that on, young lady? You bought you a good one there. I promise you, you'll love that one all the way home, boys, and then some. 781. 781 on the number. Thank you very much.
Rash rolling in, 11-11, tag 128, another Papa Bear in game.
Gilt. You talk about an outfit here. This is the 1111. You talk about a pedigree, ladies and gentlemen. You talk about a pedigree. You talk about a gilt take you anywhere. I mean the kind take you anywhere, do anything. And here's the kind. And get a bit of money's online. 600, now 750, and now 750, and now 600. I hit a bit of 750, did a bit of 7.5, and now 750, did a bit of get a bit of 750, did a bit of 700. Smooth money gets you in. I got it online. 600, now 7. On 600, I hit a bit of 7, get 7. Are you paying attention to a pedigree here? Now 800. You're out in South Dakota. 800, did about get about an 8, but an 8, but an 8, but an 8, did about hit about an 800, and did about get about an 800, did about hit about an 8. I'm online. 700, now 8, and 7. I hit about an 8, but an 8, but an 8, did about get about an 800, did about get about an 8, and money did about hit about an 8, go did about hit about an 800, all in, all done. 700, now 800. You talk about the kind, the female here. Buy the female. 8, did about hit about a 7, I hit about an 8, all in, all done. 700, now $800. So 700 online. 765. Thank you for catching me there at the end. 765. 765. Thank you.
Heimer bringing us his last one. Unlocked Dirty Secret tag 172 crossbred boar pig.
You betcha, be betcha. Check out the pedigree on this feller, boys. You talk about a hog that just straight gets it now, the kind that grows and grows and gets you in front of the backdrop. And ladies and gentlemen, and did about a hit about $1,000, and did about a get about the money, did about a hit about 1,000, did about a hit about one more, now hit about 1,000, did about I got it online. 600, now 700, and 700, now 8, and 8, did about a hit about a 7, I hit about an 8, but an 8, but an 8, did about a hit about a 7, did about 800, now 9, and 9, did about a hit about 9, give 9, 900, now 1,000, and now 1,000, now 1,100, now did about a hit about 11, give 11, but 11, did about a hit about 1,100, and 1,100, did about a hit. You talk about an outfit that's got a heck of a reputation for getting in front of the banner. 1,100, now 12. Jeremy, you're out. 1,200, and now 12, and 12, and 12, and 12, and hit about 12, did about a hit about 1,200, and now 1,200, did about a hit about. I'm online right here. 1,100, now 12, and 12, did about a hit about 12, and 1,200, did about a hit about 12, and 12, and 12, and hit about 12, did about. I'm online. 1,100, now 12, all in, all done, and now 12, did about 1,200, now 1,300, and did about a hit about 13, and did about a get about 13, did about a hit about 13. You're out online. 1,300, did about a hit about 12, and did about a hit about 13, did about a hit about 1,300. I'm with Jeremy. 1,200, now 13, did about a get about 13, did about a hit about 1,200, did about a hit about 1,300. I'm 1,200 with Jeremy. Now $1,300 on the hog. All in all, 1,250. Now 1,300. Now $1,300. $50 lick here. 1250. Now 13. And did about a hit about a 13. Did about a get about a 1300. Did about a hit about 1250. Hit about a $1,300. Where? Sold 1250. 1250 on that money there. 1250. 689 on that. 689.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last lot of the day. Chester Boers 7-4, tag 110. Cracker Jack, self-ambition screenshot. Again, thank you to everyone for coming out and joining us. Thank you to the man to the left of me for getting through these things. You guys just get home safe and have a great day.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in online or in person, I've got one quick thing to say. I do a lot of purebred sales, and I have never seen one put together this nice, this organized, with this kind of quality. That says a lot for everybody behind the scenes here at Players Only. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish on a strong note here, strong note on a Chester. But I promise you, if you get a chance to see any of the guys that helped put this together, you be sure to thank them, and they made it possible. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, on the last lot of the day, on the Chester barrel, you talk about a pedigree here that'll drive you all the way to the backdrop. And ladies and gentlemen, this one's got purple. And did about a hit about a 700 online, now 800. On 7, did about a hit about an 8, but an 8, but an 8, did about 800, I hit about a 9, give 9, but 9, did about I'm with Mike, 800, now 9. On did about a get about 900. And 8 did about a hit about 9, give 9, but 9, did about a hit about 9, did about a Ernie, I wanted to hear your voice one more time. One more time. 900. And 9 did about a hit about 9, give 9, but 9. I'm with Mike. 800, now 9. And 9 did about a hit about 9, give 9, but 9, did about 800, I hit about 9. I'm with Mike. 800, now 9. Give 9, but 9, did about a hit about 9, give 9, but 9, did about all in, all done. All in, all done. You're odd online. 900. 800, now hit about 9, give 9, but 9, did about a hit about $900. Sold. $800 with Mike. Who'd you have in my left field? 725 for 800. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy, go ahead and give a nice speech. I know you've got some things to say. Go ahead, Andy.
No, I just want to thank everybody for coming out, for everybody believing in this thing. We hope to make it better for years to come. Great venue, great facility. Thanks to Quest, Drake, his girlfriend, anybody that had a part of any of this. Anybody, Jeremy out to the right, Ernie Barnes out in center, Mike Sorensen to the left of me. Thank you. Drake's got anything he wants to say, I'll let him take over. Thanks to Blake Kennedy, Taylor Fort, all your guys' ventures. Awesome, awesome job.
I'll just echo those sentiments. Once again, thank you. A huge, huge thank you to all the breeders that made this whole thing possible. Great crowd today. We appreciate all you. We'll see you next year.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You guys, I really appreciate it. If you guys did get them bought, make sure that you line up some rides to get them home, and we'll tune in next time.